Yo, what's going on at the fight? Well, it's your boy Money back with another one. And today's going to be a fun one, man. My brother Mike on Sports coming through. You'll get a little debate going on, You know, nothing disrespectful or nothing like that. But we just going to stay facts. Y'all smash the like button, y'all come in, fam. Past Nation, Money about to snatch another soul. Let us pray for him. Yeah, go my Jesse Trim, go down. My brother Omega. What's going down, big bro? MJ Total Health and Wellness Enrichment. What's going down, fam? Jaime Nito. What's going down, family? How you feeling, champ? How you feeling? Yes, sir. Y'all smash the like button as y'all come in, man. As we move on to the next fights, you know, this Saturday, I think we got Jose Benavidez because David caught COVID, and we got um, the YouTube and UFC board. My guy Tyron Woodley and Jake Paul. They go with it. So we gonna see how it's feeling. We gonna see how it's feeling, how it's peeling, how it's dealing, how it's willing. Chilling tonight. Okay, Omega. Okay, bro. No work, huh? No work, huh? Get to relax at the crib. I feel you, bro. Young Sneed, what's going down, bro? How you feeling? How you feeling, champ? But yeah, though, man, the next fight's coming up this Saturday. I'm looking forward to Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley, right? I became a fan of Jake Paul. I'm gonna keep it real. Tyron Woodley, my St. Louis homeboy. I know Tyron. I mean, we got pictures together, things of that nature. But when we talk about the boxing ring, Jake got the most experience. Tyron never been in that boxing ring. But my dude is a puncher in that UFC. You know what I'm saying? He is a puncher in that UFC. Shouts out to Finish. Louise Gray was going down, fam. So it's gonna be interesting, bro. It's gonna be very interesting to see how this fight turned out. It's been bothering me lately, man. I don't know if I'm in front of the computer too much or what the situation is, but you know, the hair been giving me problems. But it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting, bro, to see how they, go in there, how they perform. This is a real threat to Jake Paul. No matter what nobody says. GC, I'm in St. Louis, bro. Well, I'm in Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri, bro. Let me sip this soda, y'all. Let me sip this soda. I should be sipping juice, but it's too far away. Yeah, I'm in Missouri, bro. St. Louis. I love my city, even though it's a fucked up ass city. Ain't nothing in it. But the partner with beautiful women. We do have some beautiful women in St. Louis now. Shout out to South Florida, champ. And Florida boys. Florida boys, man, a joke. What college you root for, GC? Rich Alice, what's going down, family? How you doing? How you doing? What college you root for out there in Florida, GC? Florida State, Florida, Florida A&M. My AZ brother Sleeper, what's going down, bro? That's my Oscar look crying for his 40th. Man, stop it. People say anything to ride balls. No, damn well Oscar don't look in his prime at no 48 years of age. Florida State, okay. Man, we got Cam Akers from Florida State, bro. My dude gone for the season. Let me tell you, Cam was finna have a breakout, GC. You understand what I'm saying? A breakout, bro. Man, hurt my heart, dog. PGH Big Dog, what's going on? Y'all smash that like button, family. Y'all come in. Let's get them likes up. Let's get the people in the building. Joseph Torres, going down, champ. But man, Cam Akers, dog. You know what I'm saying? But we got our, Memphis boy back there, Henderson. My brother Louis in the building. What's going down, Louis? Man, for sure, shout out to Brownsville, Texas. For sure, for sure. You already know, champ. For sure, shout out to Brownsville, Texas, bro. Goes without saying, champ. Young Sneed, I've seen your message, bro. I hear you, bro. I hear you. I hear you, champ. Stafford is it, bro. What you talking about, PGH? What you talking about? Stafford got that cannon. You understand me? Cannon. Stop hating on our quarterback, PGH. Who is your team? Tell me who is your team, bro. Don't say Stafford ain't it. Stafford is it. Even though I rather Aaron Rodgers. You feel me? But we got what we got. My brother Knockout 86 TV in the building. Y'all go subscribe to my brother Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Back home, ready to hear this good boxing talk from two good brothers. Great Plant / Canelo video, by the way. Appreciate that, bro. Jose R was going down, champ. Brownville, Texas got that work. Spence is the truth. Just saying, laugh out loud. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man, my brother Mike finally coming through. If y'all know Mike on Sports is, Mike got a channel himself, man, called Mike on Sports. Y'all go subscribe to my brother channel as well, bro. JC Trinity, what's going down? You know it, champ. We know we go big dog status around here. We go speak that truth the way you got to speak that truth. Whether you in the streets or in the booth. Big Money, Texas, Toledo, what's going down, fam? TJ Boxing and Sports is going down, champ. Still is going to shock the world and get number 7. Hunt you on that one, my brother. I like the Steelers, though. But Big Ben ain't it right now. Big Ben is slowing down. Stafford got more juice in the tank than Big Ben right now, bro. Jacob Sims was one down, bro. What's cracking with you, champ? Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Y'all smash the like button as y'all come in. Y'all, it's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be a fun one today. Chad Robinson say, go Bucks. Not this year, bro. Not this year, bro. Even though Brady finna go out there and slaying that thing. Knockout. Boy, the Cowboys ain't won nothing since 1965. Them boys ain't won nothing since 1965. You understand me? Ain't nobody worrying about the Cowboys. Nick Silvio was one down, champ. Ain't nobody worrying about the Cowboys. The only hype they gonna get is on Hard Knocks. Where you at now, though? The beautiful Cassandra Mason in the building. How you doing, love? It's okay, knockout. But y'all ain't won us since 1965, bro. 1965. We were just in the bowl a couple years ago. Odell Bell was going down. I think he gonna fight Ugas next. My rounds was just in the bowl, a couple years ago. I got my dog Keon. Keon, a Cowboy. The Cowboys my second team, by the way. But Keon is a Cowboy fan. Keon, tell him what them Cowboys gonna do this year. Since he don't believe me. Take it from a Cowboy fan himself. Take it from a Cowboy fan himself. Stafford ain't never had no defense like this in a long time. EJ Love was going down. Anime dude was going down, bro. OE9 for life was going down. Felipe Salas. They ain't fit to do ish. Dak trash. Pats ain't taking it, bro. Sorry. That's right, GC. That bazooka go hit that boy. Spence resume so overrated. And how's that, Jacob Collins? How's that? JRB was going down, champ. Andrew Stafford with my Rams this year, bro. My Rams with Deshaun Jackson, Robert Woods, they got it. I'm picking on my fantasy team. My boy, I don't know how I forgot his name right now, but I'm tripping. Small TB, you wish. Salute. Canelo is going to take the IBF from Plant like how Thanos ripped the Mind Stone from Vision's forehead. Pittsburgh Steelers 24-7. Nah, Nat Keon got good sense. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, looking for different results. Y'all been saying y'all going to win the Super Bowl for 27 years. One good welterweight win. And who is that, Jacob Collins? Who is that? Come on in and hit the like button. That's right. Come on in and hit the like button, fam. Smash it, smash it, smash it. What's the real hold up on the Crawford versus Porter fight? We'll see, Odell, on the second. Facts, Wayne Jr. Boy would have been retired. Big Texas was going down, bro. DP Rocket was going down. I'm a realist fan. That's in tune with reality. Nah, Earl relaxing, bro. Earl relaxing and maxing and chilling with his fam, EJ. Healing on up to prove these dudes wrong, dog. Healing up to prove these dudes wrong, bro. They all think EJ done for. Wow. Won't you look at that? I got Crawford over Porter, man. That boy say Porter is Earl's best win. Even though he beat Danny, even though he beat Mikey, even though he beat Kel, was on his way to beating Pacquiao. He was going to demolish Pacquiao, bro. Demolish. Demolish. Something we all know. Chad Robinson. I'm not even speaking on that, bro. That ain't gonna never happen. But that'll be. I don't know. I got Crawford right now versus Ortiz. Oh man, the Titans can get hot, bro. That's for sure, Andrew. The Titans can get hot. But man, the way they went out in the playoffs, I feel like Errol could drop or hurt Crawford, and Crawford not being in as much trouble if he gets up. I feel like if Crawford touched Errol's chin at an angle and hurt him, the fight ends soon after. What? One thing about EJ, if he hurt you, you're done. Porter's going to give Bud a lot of problems. I agree. 120. Porter's going to give Bud a lot of problems, but I got Bud figuring it out, fam. I do. I got Bud figuring it out. Smooth TB. Unless you've been living under a rock, there's been so much proof out there. So much proof out there, boy. You just been ignoring it. You just been ignoring it, bro. Texans are still king of the South Division. Man, Texas ain't got no quarterback, T-Lou. They trying to send y'all quarterback to the feds. That's what you call good conditioning, but nonetheless, he still went down. Danny is A-level. I don't know what you're talking about. Earl already dominated Crawford in the sparring section. I don't know nothing about that, EJ. I don't think they scored, bro. If it is, that's news to my ears. Yes, sir, Ryan Taylor. I don't disagree with that. Cocaine is a hell of a drug, DP. Yeah, it's a hell of a drug. There ain't no lie. People are really still asking if EJ injury is legit. Man, for real. Like, what? Do you feel Haney will end up doing a Paul Williams and just end up moving up for lack of opponents? Sliding counter, I don't even know, bro. Kel moving down 2 weight classes. Get out of here, Jacob. Got my brother Mike in the building. Can you hear me, Mike?
Yo, mic checking, mic checking, mic checking. You hear me?
Sounding good, sounding clear. How you feeling, champ?
Good. Everybody else good?
Oh man, chilling, bro, chilling. A blessing to have you on the channel, bro.
Man, blessing to be with you.
Dizzy Rizzy, I appreciate that, bro. Like I told everybody, man, my brother Mike on Sports got a channel. Y'all go subscribe to my brother Mike on Sports, man. We'll be dropping the link soon. You feel me? Back on Errol Sport TV.
So
I
what
don't know nothing about that.
we talking about?
Oh, I'm messing with the chat, man. To get you, man. You know I've been trying to get you for a while with this EJ and Bud situation, man. You know how you be going in on my dog EJ, dog. Going in, bro.
I'll be going in. What you think that got? I'm just saying that. I don't know.
You be trying to stand up for your boy Bud. Well, Bud, my boy too. I like Bud. Let me not just say it like that. But you know, I don't think you like the fact that EJ fans be riding for him hard. I don't think nobody like the fact that EJ fans be riding for him hard, bro.
I'll tell everybody who will listen. It's not a Spence. I love when he fights. He a fight power. He's great for boxing. Get well soon. You know what I'm saying? Come back 100%. But y'all fans, bro. Like Errol Spence ain't do no wrong. He is. He there. He'll face a boxing. He bigger than Canelo. I'm seeing all kind of crazy here. Like, pump the brakes. It could be one day, but to say he's bigger than Canelo right now, I would have a problem with that. And just the way y'all try to make it seem like Earl is just way bigger of a star than Terrence Clark. Earl got a lot of hometown love. A lot of hometown love, but when Earl fight outside of his hometown, his numbers are similar to what Crawford does.
They said, Mike, they saying they can't hear you, Mike. I hear him. Y'all don't hear him?
Yeah. Mic check, mic check, mic check.
I hear him perfect. Damn. They saying you very low, Mike.
I'm low. Oh, okay. Let me turn my fucking mic up. What about now?
They sound perfect. How you sound now, y'all?
Mic check, mic check, mic check. Turn it up some more. What about now? Low.
Yeah, I hear you, Mike. Perfect. Let me see if they do though.
Let me change something right quick since they said it's low.
Oh, they said yes, sir. They said that's better. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, okay. Now, I never once put Earl over Canelo, right? But this is a situation. When you talking about Earl and Bud, let me ask you, Mike, should it be 60-40 on the split?
Right now?
Yeah, still right now.
At this moment right now, yeah. I think 60-40 then the winner get the vice versa going into a rematch. I think that's fair.
You said 60-40 Earl way, then the winner get it switches.
Now, the winner, will it be Earl? Will it be Terrence? Get 60-40 in the rematch.
So you said 50-50 right now?
No. 60-40 for Earl.
Okay.
If Earl loses,
yeah, no doubt. It switches.
In the rematch.
Yeah.
But yeah, right. Got 2 belts. He done did the better pay-per-view numbers. Crawford got 1 belt, you know what I'm saying? So I think 40% right now is a good number to come to a agreement on. But I can't tell Crawford or Team Crawford what he's worth. If you feel like he's worth 50%, then he got to ride for it.
Yeah, no doubt. I never say neither, but I'm just saying when I be talking to people for Bud and they be making it as if, you know, he been a 3-division world champion, former undisputed world champion, that's enough for him to get a 50%, right? And I look at it as, well, he did that in 40 and at 35. Now you at 47, and it's what you about what you're doing at 47. Because this man has been fighting a better competition than you at 47, and he been doing a better pay per view number. So my thing with Bud was always the business side. It wasn't nothing about the fight or none of that. Because I got it as a 50-50, right? But I got EJ winning. I know what Bud can do to win the fight. I know what Earl can do to win the fight, right? Bud's skill set is a bad motherfucker, and that boy can punch with you, and that's what's so dangerous about him. But when it comes to the business side, and everybody trying to make it as if Errol Spence don't deserve the 60%, that was my problem when we was looking at Bud and looking at his pay per view numbers, right? And then looking at Earl numbers going on his fourth. He was going on his fourth pay per view in a row, right? But he's still coming off the injury. He's still gonna be on his fourth pay per view in a row. So when I look at that situation, I think Bud has now came to his senses and understood. Even though he tried to say Earl Spence gonna need me when he said the fight was behind him, now he see that's his biggest paycheck with Earl the True Spence Jr. You know what I'm saying? That's his biggest paycheck.
Honestly, it's both of them biggest paycheck. You think Earl and Crawford do better than Mikey and Earl? That's his biggest pay per view.
Yeah, that's Earl's biggest paycheck at 47.
Yeah, I'm saying, do you? Oh yeah, but we talking about right. We ain't talking about 5 years from now when he
Yeah,
fight Canelo, but right now, going into this moment, if they fight each other, it's the both biggest payday, right?
that's a fact.
So with that being said, I mean, it's like this, man. Earl has had, in my opinion, on pay per view, better dance partners. If Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter fuck around and they fight, and let's just say that they do 200,000 or to 400,000 pay per view buys, and Bud stops Sean, guys. Bomac texted me about a week and a half ago, told me personally, we gonna stop Sean. We gonna stop Porter. That's those his words. I send you the message if you want me to send it to you. You know what I'm saying? But
Uh huh.
with that being said, does that elevate, in your opinion, Bud any, or is it still 60-40?
I still think it's 60-40, right? I'm gonna tell you why. I think it's really worth 60-40 if he beats Sean Porter. Now I give him all the credit and just do. I don't think he's stopping Sean Porter. You feel me? But I still look at it as Errol Spence is still going back on pay per view as well. So I do believe Bud numbers get better with Showtime Sean Porter, right? So when Bud came out and said Errol Spence, oh, I reneged that when he tried to say that, oh, it's because of Mikey Garcia. He did the numbers in Dallas, but he don't give him credit for Sean Porter or Danny Garcia, right? I just feel like that was bullshit too. But when I look at Bud, I do think him and Sean, I think he gonna figure it out and win it on the cards. And I think they do way better numbers than Amir Khan and fucking Victor Postal because you got a dance partner now. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody that everybody want to see you fight. And that's all people were saying about Bud at 147. Even when he be saying things like, well, Earl Spence, he had the better competition, things of that nature. So if I had those fighters, my numbers would be good too. And that's all we're saying. If you had those fighters, your numbers will be better. So we're trying to see you fight those fighters. But sometimes Bud will contradict himself, bro.
It's,
Salute, Johnny Cash.
I don't think it's Bud fight that he's not fighting those fighters, man.
That's it. And salute my brother Blue Blood Sports TV. Blue, what's going down, bro? How you feeling,
What's going
chap?
on, Blue man? Salute Blue man. Good work out there in Vegas when you went to the Pacquiao fight. But when it comes to what the fuck I was saying, and yeah. He's wanted fights with Danny Garcia. We all know he sent Danny a contract. We all know the rumors about what kind of money Keith Thurman wanted to fight Terrence Crawford. I know Keith came out and said that he ain't asked for that, but it is what it is. You got one side saying something, the other side saying the truth lies somewhere in the middle. So with that being said, like he's been out there and done what guys told him to do, what Earl told him to do, get a belt. You got a belt for him. Errol said, "Hey, you know what? Face to face, I'm gonna go the easy route. And I know what he meant by easy route. He didn't mean what he did mean
Yeah.
competition, but handle my business in house, make my name bigger. Boxing is a business. I get that. So he can have the leverage in at the table. But with that being said, he still didn't go the route of Terrence Crawford when Terrence was like, "Bro, stop you!" Like he could have made that fight right then and there. Like if well, he couldn't have made it. But if he would have told Al, "Hey Al, I don't want to do nothing else. I want to fight Bud Crawford," and we all know what PBC fighters say: if we want somebody, we get that person. Even though Earl didn't get Keith Thurman, I think Keith was injured, coming back off the injury. I think that's played a lot into that, and Keith lost to Manny Pacquiao. So with that being said, it's like It's like Earl had a opportunity at that face to face to make Bud eat everything he said. But now we still got this ongoing argument, ongoing debate between Bud fans and Spence fans. In my opinion, that fight could have been done if Earl didn't choose to go the route he said he was gonna go.
Right. I look at it like this. My dude, EJ Love, thank you so much, bro, for that super chat. He said Sean Porter is wrong for Bud. I feel like it's gonna be a hell of a fight, EJ. I still think Bud gonna figure it out. I just think Bud is just that good. But my thing is this, Mike. The fight only been realistic for 1 year, bro. When Bud and Earl met up, right? Watch this. When Bud and Earl met up, right? Bud just signed a new contract with ESPN, right? So we knew for a fact ESPN wouldn't let Bud coming over to PBC. Errol Spence wasn't going over to ESPN. The fight, hold on, the fight wasn't big enough for a joint situation. It wasn't no Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather type of shit at that time. Both of them only had one belt, right? Both of them was still growing their names. So it wasn't that big to say, oh well, we can do a joint situation and it's gonna make X amount of dollars. It gotta make a lot of sense to have that joint shit going on. So when I look at that situation, right, because that was in 2018, right? 2019, no, the end of 2018, Earl get into he fights Sean Porter. He get the title if I'm not mistaken. Then he go into the car crash. Remember? So he had to sit out almost a whole year. Now, unless motherfuckers want Earl to fight from the hospital dead, I don't know what's going down. He comes back in 2020, right? Fights Danny Garcia, gets him out the way. Where everybody's saying that, oh, he didn't let Sean Porter in the ring. I mean, he didn't let Terrence Crawford in the ring, this and that. Forgetting that it was protocol because it was COVID going down. Nobody got in the ring. Danny did this interview outside. Earl did this interview outside. Then when Earl go to the post-fight conference, everybody say, oh, well, he talking about cows and chickens and horses. He said he don't know why Bud's showing up to the fight. With that situation, we got to remember, Bud just said after he just knocked out Kell Brook, his number one priority was Manny Pacquiao. And I don't knock it. I felt like he deserved Manny Pacquiao, right? I felt like he deserved Manny Pacquiao over Earl because of the whole situation with Top Rank. But my thing with Bud is you put $1 million clause on Earl Spence, but you didn't put $1 million clause on Manny Pacquiao when he was with Top Rank. And you know Bob Earl don't have nothing to do with PBC. He can't fault Earl into fighting you. He can't alter nothing. He can't go talk to Al Heyman and try to make this happen or that happen. So my thing is why you didn't put a clause on Pacquiao, but you put a clause on Earl Spence, knowing that Bob ain't had shit to do with Earl, but he had all the business with Manny Pacquiao. So when I look at that situation, I think that's why Bud lost Pacquiao. But with Earl, right, at the end of 2020, Bud said, I don't want to be the first person to fight him because I ain't going to get no credit him coming off the accident. Then going down the stretch, he said, you know what, that fight behind me, I don't care. He said this, he said that. And he thought he had the Manny Pacquiao fight, but Bob fucked that up because he didn't want to put the money up for him. That's what things had to come back to Earl Spence. So with Bud, sometimes he be short talking sometimes. And Bo Mac be talking a lot of bullshit too. Bo Mac talk a lot of bullshit. And I fuck with Bo Mac. You know what I'm saying? But Bo told me I don't do nothing but start shit. And Bo just be talking shit. But with that situation, I want to see how it play out with him and Sean Porter because it's gonna be a hell of a fight.
Now, I do believe the clause you're talking about. I don't think it was like geared towards Earl Spence. I think it was if Bob didn't deliver a big fight for Terrence Crawford, be Manny Pacquiao, Earl Spence, or some kind of title unification at 147, then Bob had to pay Terrence Crawford that $1 million. Now, I got a question for you. Why did Earl Spence choose to fight Sean Porter so eagerly after he won his title? But Bud been having the title for so long that it wasn't the same kind of urgency. Because with Sean Porter had a mandatory defense against Ugas. Their next fight, he fought Errol Spence Jr. Like that. Why
Mm-hmm.
why couldn't Terrence Crawford get that same kind of treatment? If Earl wanted to be a unified champion, he could have been a unified champion a year before, or at least 8 months before.
I look at it because the leverage in the fight. We all know Bud and Earl gonna be the big fight at 47, right? So when we looking at it, you got Sean Porter over here. We got to remember before Bud even came to 47, Earl won to Thurman, Earl won to Danny, Earl won to Porter. He still haven't got either one of them dudes yet. When he got Porter, that was the first cat that he finally got since calling out all three of them dudes. You know what I'm saying? So Porter was the first one up the line. Shouts out to them for stepping in and fighting him. But he was the first cat in line over on the PBC side. and PBC gonna make it happen first anyway. So when we're looking at Showtime, Sean Porter, they don't want to go into no fight, given top rank in terms of Bud Crawford, no leverage to have the ups on him. So going in there fight Sean Porter, getting a WBC scrap, becoming the unified champion, give Errol all the leverage going into the fight against Bud Crawford.
So why did you say last night that you didn't like Bud's business practices? You didn't like Bud the way Bud did business, and I think you were referring to the reason he signed back with Top Rank.
Yeah, my thing with his business situation
And,
is,
and take into consideration, you just said that Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, the biggest fight in boxing, was the biggest fight at 147, and it has to get bigger. And Errol Spence is doing his business, so why get mad at Terrence for doing what's best for him? Making Bob Arum pay him at mandatory minimum, having Bob Arum out here pissed off in the media. I could have bought this, I could have bought that, but guess what? You still got to pay Terrence. Terrence ain't crying about getting paid. He ain't crying about not getting no money. What Terrence tell Bob during the pandemic? I'm not taking no pay cut. Did you hear about Terrence taking a pay cut? But we did
yeah,
hear about Bob pissed off in the media about paying.
yeah. But my thing with Bud is he's crying about the opponents, and he's crying about the PBC boys, and he just said that in a quote. I mean, in a quote in the letter said, "Oh, now that somebody being forced to get into the ring with me," and that's a lie because Porter been calling you out. So when you crying about the opponents and your promoter is not trying to pay these dudes, they not about to just get into the ring for no peanuts, right? Now we know Sean Porter's worth more than $1 million. Keith Thurman came out and said he don't need 10 million, but you ain't gonna shortchange him. Danny Garcia was worth more than what Bob was trying to get because we talking about pay per view here, bro. And all three of them dudes are gonna do bigger numbers than Bud ever did over a fucking Amir Khan and over a Victor Postal. So they knowing what the business is with Al Heyman. Al Heyman already showing them the business, and it's proof that they get paid more than what is being shown. You know what I'm saying on paper. But my thing with Bud is he's talking about, oh well, I want these fighters and they don't want to fight me. But you're not pressing your promoter and Bob Arum to get you them fights, or pressing him to put them in the ring, or even coming up with a better payday to pay them. You see what I'm saying? So that's my thing with him in his business because he's not forcing them. He's saying, oh, they don't want to fight, they don't want to fight me, this, that, and the third. But when it comes to the table, right, your business ain't matching up with their business, and you're not on your promoter ass to help get them in the ring with you. You just going along with whatever Bob Arum doing. You saying it's because he's making this for $1 million. When Bud, man, we can tell the truth. Bud should have been made a 8-figure payday twice already, bro. We should at least made an 8-figure payday twice already. Ben turns Bud Crawford.
How many fighters in boxing making 8 figures on a regular basis?
No, I said at least twice. Turns Bud Crawford, he should have fought Manny Pacquiao about now, and he should have fought one of the PBC boys about now.
He should have fought Manny Pacquiao, but he didn't fight Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao owed him down where he can't.
What's the reason why he never fought Manny Pacquiao though?
Manny didn't want it. Manny
Who?
wanted 40 million to fight.
No, that's a lie. That's a lie because Bob Arum didn't want to pay Manny what he was looking for, bro.
He could pay Manny what it was. His pay-per-view numbers were going down. Manny can't get what he fucking was used to get paid.
He wanted 20, right?
He
wanted 20 million.
He wanted 40.
No, that's when Bob came up with what he said he had the investors.
Yeah, yes.
But before that, he wanted 20. You know, Manny got 20 for Bronner and he got 20 for Thurman.
Show me that. Show me where Manny got $20 million for AB and for Thurman. Now, he probably got some pay-per-view upside for Thurman because they did between 500 and 600,000 buys. But a guarantee? You're talking about a guarantee?
No, I ain't say he got no guarantee.
So how you know he got 20 million?
Because that was his numbers.
They don't release the back end money, do they? I thought they only released the upfront money was guaranteed in the purse. That's what I thought. Now back end, I don't know how much he got on the back end. If you got a source to say he got $10+ million on the back end, we're gonna go with that.
Yeah, if he got 10 up front, I'm quite sure he made it. I'm quite sure.
But going back to Porter, you said Porter been calling him out. Calling somebody out and actually trying to fight them is two different things. Porter feels like he's a star. He should go tell his daddy and tell Al Heyman to negotiate whatever he got with Errol Spence Jr. $2 million up front plus pay-per-view back end. If that's not good enough for Sean Porter, and with Danny Garcia, they sent Danny a contract. Danny did never return a phone call. He didn't send something back like, "No, we need this, this, and this." He went into a fight with Adrian Granados,
Yeah, because Danny knew he had that Earl Spence fight coming up.
and he
But
knew
but
he had a vacant title with with Sean Porter.
yeah, but when I look at that situation, right? Danny said as soon as they came to him, Bob Earl was stuck on the number. Like he ain't went on negotiations. He said Bob Earl was stuck on that number, and that's all he was trying to give him.
Now we
That's what
talked.
Danny said.
Me and Ness talked to Angel Garcia on the way back from Deontay Wilder's gym, and
Uh huh.
Angel Garcia said we never got back into contact with him. That's what Angel told me and Ness on a 16-hour that goddamn me road trip.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at that as Bob stuck on that number. I'm gonna go with what Danny said. But Angel is the daddy. He do help with the business. But he looked at it like that and saying, "All right, if you gonna pay me that, because you know for a fact, him fighting Spence, Danny fighting Spence, he knew he had that fight coming up, right? He made more money. He made more money fighting Spence than he was gonna make fighting Turnbull Crawford. Anybody on the PBC side, and that's just how I feel. They're gonna make more money fighting Errol Spence than fighting Turnbull Crawford. Even when people say, "Oh well, why Sean Porter didn't fight Terrence Crawford when he was a WBC champion?" Because going up against Errol Spence was a bigger fight than going up against Turnbull Crawford, and it was on the same side of the street.
Do you think
I know people don't like that same side of the street shit.
do you think Sean gonna make more money with Earl than he's gonna make with Terrence Crawford? Because I know we got a purse bid coming up. I think Blue Blood had an interview, had a video today where he said the Zone and Eddie Hearn show some kind of interest in him.
Yeah, I feel like I said that too. I feel like they'll put the money behind it, and I feel like if Bud lead them boys, Eddie gonna be right there in front to sign them. But
Absolutely.
with I don't know, bro. I can't really say with this purse bid situation that's going down. Will he make more money with Bud than with Earl? I don't know. I don't
Let me
know.
ask
It depends on
you though.
that's what they win the purse bid at.
Let me ask you about the purse bid. Do you think PBC gonna make a aggressive push in the purse bid?
I do think they're gonna try to make it. I think PBC gonna make an aggressive push, and I think the Zone and Eddie Hearn Matchroom gonna try to make an aggressive push because and I'm gonna be real. I think Al want to fuck with Bud, but for some reason Bomac don't want to fuck with Al. He keep cussing out Al, saying fuck Al Heyman, this, that, and the third. So he the manager right now of Turnbull Crawford. So I think that cut his pass short. So he like fuck that. Why
Yeah,
go over to this? So but
but
it's gonna be up to Turnbull Crawford. So when I look at that situation, they gonna make a push. Now I don't know if they're gonna roll the red carpet out for Terrence Crawford to try to get him to come over their way or shit like that. I know Eddie Hearn will, right? By him just being a promoter, because they do got the money. The Zone got the money to put behind him to fight the big fights, and they will do it. What Bob don't want to do, the Zone and Matchroom will, and PBC and Al Heyman will. So it's gonna what Bud want to do. But I think they will make an aggressive push, bro. I think they will try on the fact for Showtime Sean Porter. I know a lot of people saying, well, they gonna wait for Bud to leave and try to get him over to PBC and then make the fight happen so it can be a PBC thing. Either way it go, right? They still gonna get the money that they're looking for. So I feel like they will. What's your thoughts on it?
honestly, I don't know how much Al Heyman wants to invest in Sean Porter. Reason I say that is we seen Sean Porter tweet out something about being happy for the fight. I've been waiting for this. Surprise. I'm always ready or whatever. Then he kind of deleted that tweet and it's on his account again. I got it on a screenshot. And I just don't know, like you asked Keith Thurman, you asked Sean Porter when the last time they talked to Al. When you asked AB, and AB done made Al a lot of money. Like when the last time you talked to Al, ain't heard from Al. The only person that, in my opinion, they hear from Al a lot is Deontay Wilder and Errol Spence Jr. Them other guys, I don't know personally how much Al Heyman is invested in those guys because I'm not seeing him treat them like Earl Spence, treat them like Deontay Wilder. Shit, treat them like Caleb Plant, who just secured a Canelo fight for $40 million. Like, come on now. Like, what has Caleb done
That
for?
was a push for Canelo.
Yeah, exactly. I know. But when you see that, if you're Thurman, if you're poor, you got to think, right? Like, what about me? So how invested do you think Al Heyman is in those guys? As far as the purse bid go, I think the zone gonna make a big push for it. I think Top Rank got a set number that they gonna got in their mind right now that they ain't gonna go above. And Al Heyman just depends on how much he's invested in Sean Porter,
Sean
how much he
Porter.
believes in him.
I look at it like this. Sean Porter understand. I think Sean Porter has a good relationship with Al. I think him and his daddy do. I think Danny Garcia as well with Angel Garcia. Like you say, when Angel speak on Al, he say he the second big man to him besides God. So he always giving the credit and just do. But Thurman been out for X amount of years. So when he come back, he haven't left. He never said a bad thing about Al Heyman. Al always put him in a great position as well. You know what I'm saying? He treat Thurman to the fairness that he deserved. You know what I'm saying? You come back, you don't want to be wanting tune ups and shit. So you'll get what you deserve for a tune-up.
Let
Now
me
with
though. Thurman do against Lopez, did some
oh,
highs rating on
that's a
Fox.
fact.
Fought Manny Pacquiao did between 5 and 600,000. So fought
Yeah,
Cheryl on CBS did about 3 million. So Thurman
that's
do
a fact.
numbers.
That's a fact, bro. And that's why I always respect him inside the ring. Outside the ring, I don't agree with all the shit he be saying. But inside the ring, I still say Thurman the first 6 rounds are dangerous for anybody. You know what I'm saying? I look at him as a front runner, as a Zab Judah, but he's dangerous for anybody. But with Sean Porter, I look at this opportunity. Even what Sean said on the show, this is the biggest fight he can get right now. He don't want nothing else. This the man who they want, right? Because if you look at it, when Sean Porter said he told Keith Thurman to go try to get Ugas, he go try to get Jamal James. This is a fucking way bigger fight than a Jamal James. Anybody else, anybody on the anybody from Errol Spence to Keith Thurman, right? Turnbull Crawford is the bigger fight for Showtime Sean Porter. So it's going to come down to Kenny Porter and Sean Porter. And Kenny Porter always on point with his business. Like sometimes they don't let shit get away. Kenny quick to take a motherfucker to court. He don't give a damn. So when I look at the situation, they gonna make sure they get into Al's earth. This the fight we want. Now they not gonna overbid, right? They probably got a set number themselves that they probably go for it. But with the zone and with Eddie, they trying to get them one of them welterweights. And what's better than the number 2 welterweight in the world in terms of Crawford? It gets no bigger than him. You know what I'm saying? It gets no bigger than the number 2 welterweight in the world. So they gonna make they push for him, bro. They gonna make they push. But September the 2nd around the corner, we will see. We will see. But I think they do make a great offer to try to get that fight over to PBC and get another Fox pay per view going on. And Bob, he get his percentage anyway, so he don't give a damn.
You give a fuck. So you say Bud number 2 in the world. Why? What makes you think Earl beats Bud? I mean, I want to hear.
My situation is this, bro. I think Earl got more grit and more dog, right? When I look at the fight, I'm gonna tell you what. When I look at the fight, I don't think Bud have a good inside game, bro. And we haven't seen it. And that's what Sean Porter go showed us, right? What Bud is good at, Bud is good with punching with you. And Bud like to switch southpaw. I don't think he go out southpaw Earl the True Spence Jr. I think he throw a lot of people off when he switched to southpaw. He come out orthodox, then when he switched southpaw, I think it throw a lot of people off for things of that nature, right? Now Bud is a slick motherfucker. He can get in there. I haven't been seeing him use his legs at 147. I still think he got him, but I think Bud be trying to prove a point to show these boys that I'm strong as well. Y'all think I'm just this 140-pound fighter, but I'm a strong motherfucker as well. And that's a fact. He is strong. Can't take that away from him. But when it comes down to that grit and that dog and getting dirty, I think Errol Spence got more grit and more dog. And that's why I think the fight is going to go. It's going to go to the grit and the dog to where they go bang it out. You know what I'm saying? They go bang it out, bro. And I think Errol Spence go out bang Turnbull Crawford. Now, Turns can try to come out there and make the adjustment, things of that nature. People always saying, well, Bud is the better. He got more skills. He got more skills. Yes, he showed more skills with the opponents that he been in on with. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you get in there with an A-level fighter, they're not going to let you do some of the things you can do against them other fighters. They're going to take something away from you. Same with Errol Spence. But I just think when it comes down to that grit and that dog at the end, I think Errol Spence got more grit and dog. And I think Errol, even though Bud is strong, I think Errol is more physically stronger. You know what I'm saying? I think he's more physically stronger. And I do believe he can take Bud's shot. I believe Bud can take an Errol Spence shot. But if Errol hit him the right way, I feel like he can put him down. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he can put him down because Kell Brook ain't no pillar puncher. And Errol took some hard-ass shots from Kell Brook and some hard-ass shots from Danny. So when I look at the situation, I think Errol Spence's body work is going to help wear Bud down. And I just think that dog is going to dog him out at the end. Because, once Bud get hit, he want to bang. He want his lick back. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what it's going to come down to.
Shout out
So
to my
why you got Bud winning?
shout out to my nigga ESTG Lickback. But
Shouts out to him.
yeah, but when it comes to grit and dog, I don't like. I can't really understand measure that because I got to see those guys in the ring against each other to see if they can come through what each other is putting out, and that right there to me going to determine who has the more grit and more dog. But when it comes to just the boxing, the actual boxing, like skill wise, when I see Errol Spence Jr. take punches from guys, he normally take them in his high guard, and he's normally not throwing anything back when he's taking them. But in my opinion, with Terrence Crawford, you can't do that because Terrence Crawford is not going to be right in front of you when he gets done punching. He's going to change the angle. And to me, Earl don't. I haven't seen any kind of fastness with his feet. It's more so of a methodical kind of come forward, kind of where you get down kind of style. And with Bud, and I agree, we haven't seen much from Bud's feet besides the Benavidez fight at 147. But even with that fight, I thought Bud showed some dog before the fight. You know what I'm saying? Showed some dog during the fight. You know what I'm saying? And show some dog in the 12th round to show everybody at 147. I still can have some kind of power, even though y'all think Benavidez wasn't a top dude. He's not a big guy or whatever. We're gonna see when he comes over to PBC how well he does. But with that being said, he showed some dog that he can was able to get Benavidez out of there in round 12. And and just like the fundamentals, the ring generalship, I to me, Bud checks all those categories. Yes, Earl Spence is the biggest fighter, bigger fighter. Yes, Earl Spence has maybe a little bit more power, but even that, Bud's only like an 8 or 9 or 7, I believe, KO streak. And I know people like the level of competition, but he fought Kell Brook, which is a common opponent with Earl Spence. Did what he did against Kell Brook. And I just, in my opinion, I think Bud beats Earl. I don't want to say easily, but 7-5, 8-4.
That's what I think. My whole thing with Bud and the resume 147 is when people try to say that Mean Machine is better than Sean Porter, right? Mean Machine is better than Danny Garcia. They try to discredit Earl Spence wins and try to make it as if Mean Machine is just this killer monster because he knocked Bud down, right? Even though they didn't call it, a lot of people say it's a knockdown, right? They try to sit up there and they try to vouch that, Mean Machine was this and that. Now, when Bud fought Jeff Horn, I gave him credit because Jeff Horn was the champion. Bud came straight up to 147 facing the Jeff Horn. But we all know Earl would have stopped Jeff Horn as well, right? With that style that Jeff Horn has. Amir Khan, that motherfucker quit. We know Earl could have stopped him. Jose Benavidez, right? I like him. We all know he was a 17-year-old prodigy that was born with Manny Pacquiao, giving Pacquiao all kind of fits, and he's still one hell of a fighter. But the leg went on him with the gunshot injury. So of course, with a man like that with one leg, I feel like Earl Spence would have stopped Benavidez way earlier than the 12th round. But nonetheless, Benavidez was giving Bud some problems in there, and that's because Bud was sitting down fighting, trying to knock his ass out, and arguably end up knocking him out. Mean Machine, tough guy, can take some punishment. And I like Mean Machine Olympian. I don't take nothing away from him. But Earl would have stopped Mean Machine. Just what I feel like. And Earl already stopped Kell Brook. And I do give Bud credit for stopping him because after the Earl loss, he went on a nice little win streak. But I don't know if Bud, to me, I don't know if Bud stopped Mikey, Sean, and Danny. That's just my opinion. That's why we want to see him fight those caliber opponents to see could he stop those cats. Because everybody be like, well, Bud on this win streak and Earl Spence ain't knocked out nobody in so long. But Mikey, Earl, and Danny never been knocked out. You know what I'm saying? These are top of the tops. They never been knocked out. So that's why it's good to see Bud against Porter. But when I look at the situation, I think people be looking at that and be like, well, he knocked out all these cats and he gonna do this, he gonna do that. I don't think that's gonna happen with Earl the True Spence Jr. I think Earl Chin is better. I think Earl's skill set is way different than them dudes. And that jab and his range of distance is crazy. But still, in the inside game, Mike, where Earl gonna take it to, I don't know if Bud Crawford got that good inside game like that. He good with punching with you, but he need that distance to get that extension on that shot. Now that's gonna be what's crazy and nervous to me with Earl and Bud because that when Bud punch with you, Bud got to wear standing in your chest, bro, and not getting hit. That motherfucker slick too. So
How
I
did,
like,
how did Bud knock out Benavidez? Was it from the
oh, what caught him on the ropes.
outside or inside?
Oh, he was inside, but that was a shot that he hit him with after he hurt him. Remember that he was already hurt on the inside, so Bud was getting his shit off. I'm talking about when you standing in the inside, imano, and we going at it. Not some motherfucker you already hurt and you on his ass like a lion. You know what I'm saying? That was a wound and prey. You on his ass. But I'm talking about steady in the inside dogging it out. We never seen Sean Porter in the inside dogging it out with nobody. So I want to see how good is his inside game. Because one thing Earl gonna do, just like Sean Porter, they gonna take it to the inside. But from the outside in the middle range, yeah, Turnbull Crawford, he's one hell of a fighter. He got them extension with them arms on him that is gonna get dangerous because that motherfucker can hit you with some shit that you can't see punching with you. And whoever get, we all know whoever get there first go do some real fucking damage. You know what I'm saying? But when I look at that situation, bro, I just feel like EJ gonna be the better fighter that night. You know what I'm saying? I got nothing but respect for both of them dudes. Like I say, Bud is a bad motherfucker. I don't take nothing away from him. Don't take nothing away from him at all. His skill set is his skill set. But when it comes down to him and Earl, bro, I just think Earl gonna have more grit and more dog, and it's gonna show. It's gonna show.
Do you think with all the kind of setbacks Errol done had that he will be around for Terrence Crawford?
Yep, because he wanted. Look, he only had two setbacks, bro. The car crash that he worked his ass to get back from, and he came back and fought Danny Garcia, and now with the tear in the eye. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people saying a broken retina, this, that, and the third. Earl saying it's a tear. We don't know if this I ain't gonna say this a publicity, none of that shit. So we see what it is, and we all seen the situation happen with a lot of other fighters, but we seen that happen with a lot of other fighters inside the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like Sugar Ray Leonard, he was inside the ring when the shit got fucked up. Alden Murray is inside the ring. I talked to my brother Corey 2 days ago, Corey Spinks. Corey was talking about the eye. He like, yeah, man, your dude, man, this might be it for him. Because he had a torn retina. And I'm telling him, Corey, it happened inside the ring, bro. Inside the ring. It didn't happen like a motherfucker caught it to where y'all get a heel before you get punched in your shit. Now, it's still yet to be seen how it hold up. Not saying shit can't get damaged again, but I feel like by you catching it early, it's better than catching it early than going in there and fighting and somebody fuck you up inside the ring. You know what I mean? That's why I was cool with motherfuckers shitting on Earl tomorrow. Yeah, he ducking Pacquiao. I'd rather y'all do all that shit than see Earl getting up with Manny Pacquiao and Manny Pacquiao sock his ass in that eye and that eye start going and Manny Pacquiao whooping Earl ass in the ring taking the scraps. I'd rather him have that shit fixed for the long haul than try to go in there for a nice paycheck for just that moment. So I feel like Earl Spence will be back better than ever, and he won't turn his Blood Crawford, bro. That's a fight that he won't. He told me that personally too.
We shall see. We shall see. But one thing that I want to address somebody in the chat, there was like Bud. Yeah, everything Mikey said was true, but it was against C-level fighters. Bro, if I'm fighting you and you are a C-level fighter and I make you look like a D or F-level fighter, what what that make me? What that make me? That's all I'm saying. It may have been against C-level competition, but against Bud, them guys look like elves. Kavalowski's look a lot better against Virgil Ortiz than he did against Bud. He had Virgil as wobble on more than one occasion. Y'all say he dropped Bud, but Bud wasn't wobble when he got back up.
No,
Virgil visibly wobbled more than one occasion. That's all I'm saying. And as far as Errol Spence goes, man, I hope he comes back healthy. But to me, man, he is a big 147. Him and Jerron, I don't know how the hell they make 147. They are some big ass dudes. And with that being said, we heard him on barbershops tell barbershop he got one or two more fights left at 147. And that was including the Pacquiao fight.
Uh-huh.
To come back and fight, he already was in training camp, already was doing his thing. I don't know how far he got into his weight cut, but he looked like he was around the 170, 165 mark. You know what I'm saying? Look like he was in very, very, very good shape. But when it comes to making 147, man, I don't know if it's hard for Errol Spence, and I don't know how much he still want to do it because he said he didn't care who was champion at 154 when he got there. He was coming for them straps.
Yeah, I feel like it ain't never easy to make weight for no fighter. So, and I ain't gonna say that's easy for him making 147. I think it's a challenge too now because when he was on Fred Barbershop Conversation, I think Earl mentality was always Ugas then Bud because he wanted undisputed. When Fred and them came out and they mentioned that Manny Pacquiao was gonna be elevated, right? You gotta listen to him. He like, huh? He like, oh nah, I didn't know that. But he like, okay, well since you said that, then shit. After I fight Pacquiao, I'm going across the street. But I think his mentality always was Ugas, then Bud. You know what I mean? Because I think he's going to get Ugas his shot on the simple fact of Manny Pacquiao stepping in, knocking Ugas out the way. But nobody going to pass up a Pacquiao fight. You don't supposed to. But shouts out to Ugas because I feel like that's how God works. But, I still feel like he had two more fights with Ugas and Bud. But I know for a fact he want EJ like a motherfucker. Even when I had his sister on, she said the fight where he wanted the Manny Pacquiao fight, but he want that Bud fight. So I think he want, even if Bud may be his last fight at 147, even if he come back and say fuck it, give me Bud Crawford, because Earl ain't coming back to no tune up. He ain't. He made that loud and clear. He ain't coming back to no tune up. Some people call it naive. Some people call it dangerous. Some people call this and that. That's just how the dude built. He coming back for either Ugas or Turnsville Crawford. And I think it's gonna be your Dennis Ugas. And that's another thing I got a problem with Bud with when he came out and said, "Oh, well, they trying to put the Ugas fight out there now and put it into the media. They play a dirty game." Well, you got to remember, Bud, Ugas and Errol was already signed. They were signed already before Pacquiao stepped in. Even when Ugas got elevated, they both was talking that shit on Twitter, shaking hands. Earl saying that's all I wanted. Ugas saying, "Okay, Earl, let's get it on." But Bud, you never made a push. I never seen nothing from you making a push towards your Dennis Ugas or nothing like that. So that's why I'm like, sometimes Bud, bro, you be talking shit, you know. So we'll see. But I do want Bud to get the PBC fights. I do want to see him fight the best guys because he did start his own mouth, right, Mike? When he was talking with his interview with Andre Ward, yes, I'm a Hall of Famer, but I haven't had that marquee fight yet to solidify me as what I wanted to be. And those fights are with PBC. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if the contract up in October. I don't know if Bob Sanders up or Bud. You know, even if you fight Sean Porter or not, but it's gonna come down in the sea. And my thing is, bro, either go to fucking top rank. I mean, sorry, not top rank. Either go to match room in the zone or go to PBC. I feel like Eddie and them will put that money behind him for them PBC fighters, bro.
Let me let me take you somewhere right quick, and I know you ain't gonna want to go. I know your
Uh,
mind
how your business?
can't even fathom this. But let's just say Earl come back and say he's 100%, and Terrence Crawford beats him. Would you give Terrence Crawford credit, or would you be one of, because you know it's gonna be these channels out here that say the reason Earl lost was because of the car wreck and the torn retina, and he never was the same fighter once he had those injuries.
You know, I'm gonna put it in the air right now. Earl Spence want to beat Terrence Crawford, but just hypothetically speaking, because you know you gotta watch what you're speaking to this world, because that shit will happen. But with the situation, if he was to be Earl, man, Bud getting 120% credit for Money Brown. My thing is this: whenever you sign a contract, bro, you sign that contract. I don't give a damn about nothing else. I ain't making none of this or none of that. Now, Wilder's a different situation with me, but when you sign that contract, is you know what you're signing up for. So you know if there's an injury that you got, you know the extent of that injury, and you know what can happen once you get your ass inside that square circle. And I always say this, Mike. After the fight, nobody want to hear excuses, bro. Nobody want to hear excuses. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
Pacquiao,
one of them
we ain't
dudes.
give a damn about no cramps, Pacquiao. We
Exactly, bro.
don't give about no. I don't want to hear you had cramps. My legs. I don't. Your dentist beat you. That's it.
Beat you. That's a fact. Like I ain't trying to hear no excuse. I'm like, you signed that contract. Is that's why I be telling people, oh man, they had 5 weeks of training. Oh man, you trying to catch him? No, no, no. You signed that contract. You know what your ass signed up for at the end of the day. So yeah, I'm giving Bud all his just due. I'm giving him all his just due, bro.
When does the fight happen though? Like, do we get it as soon as Earl comes back, or does Earl go right into an Ugas fight?
I
Now,
think you go.
you think he go right into the fight Ugas?
Yep, I think you do. Let me read this, Mike. AJ, appreciate the super chat, bro. He say, why come every time Earl free to make the fight? Bud goes back to saying he doesn't want it before this injury. Was the third time he went cold on it.
We
He said,
know
why
Earl
come
got his plans. We know what Earl is doing. So Bud got to do something to keep his name relevant. By
yeah,
saying he's a mistake, it's got people talking about it good or bad. What Floyd Mayweather always tell y'all, always tell the media, no matter if you write bad about me, no matter if you write good about me, goddamn it, you wrote about me.
you
And the
wrote
same
about
thing with Bud. Y'all know Bud won't fucking Errol Spence. Y'all know that's the biggest fight people been talking about at welterweight before Bud even got to 147. And it's coming. I feel like it's gonna come to fruition, but I just don't know how long it's gonna take. And as the months go by, I don't know how much longer Earl can stay at 147.
Yeah, I feel like it happened next year, bro. This is just me. I feel like Earl will be back next year. That's how me hypothetically speaking. I feel like he fight twice next year. Ugas turns Boy Crawford. I feel like he go right into the Ugas fight. And I'm not saying this Ugas fight gonna be another Jeff Horn moment, but I kind of feel like that. You know what I'm saying? I kind of feel like this is just me. I feel like Thurman, Bud, Earl, and Porter. I think they all beat Ugas. But Ugas gonna get their as a tough fight. Don't get me wrong. But you know, I feel like they all beat Porter. But I think Earl comes back just like with Danny. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at Ubers as a better fighter than Danny Garcia. I like him as a hell of a. He got a different style, right? But I feel like Earl come right back, get right in on with Ugas, get that scrap up off of him, right, and then go right over there knocking on wherever Buzz at. And I pray that he with PBC or with fucking with Eddie Hearn them because they gonna let it happen. Whether it got to be on Fox or whether they try to make it happen over there. Because right now it's big enough. Like it don't matter who you ask in this world, bro. You can go to any country and you ask them what are the three fights they want to see. Errol Spencer turns Bud Crawford gonna be on everybody's list. You know what I'm saying? So it's big enough right now for everybody to try to invest into it. That's why I don't get Bob Erm. He just on that Lomachenko shit. You know what I'm saying? He never really like he had so many times to put Bud in there with Pacquiao and put Bud on that level. Man, if Bud would have got Pacquiao back then, he'd be the number one welterweight. That's a fact. I always say this shit. He was gonna beat the shit out of Pacquiao then. He was gonna beat the shit out of Pacquiao now. I look at the skill set. Bob Earn was trying to hold Pacquiao back because he thought that Mayweather 2 was gonna come around, and he didn't want Bud to fuck him up and fuck that money up. But it never came to fruition. You know what I mean? So I look at that situation like that. But right now, I do feel like Bud and Earl is gonna happen, bro. I feel like it gotta happen. That's just me. And I know a lot of people like they're optimistic, but I really feel it. I really feel that in my bones that Earl Spence turns Bud Crawford is gonna happen, bro. Because I feel like both of them want to fight. They both want to settle that shit. I look at both of them as lions and hungry ass dogs, and they both want to settle it, bro. So next year, probably around this time, the fall time, I feel like we get Earl Spence turns Bud Crawford.
What do you want to see from Bud in the meantime? See if he gets the Porter fight, knowing Earl gonna come back early, first part of next year, get Ugas. What should Bud do after he fights Porter? Should he
After,
go ahead and take care of Thurman, or is Thurman gonna get a shot at Earl?
now I don't think he gonna get. I don't think it's gonna be Thurman. I think depending on this mandatory, because Bud ain't. I mean, sorry, Porter ain't the mandatory. It's still Virgil Ortiz. So it's gonna come down to
Bird's number one, but the mandatory is Sean
Sean
Porter.
Porter. Oh
Making
well, then if he get past, if Bud is the mandatory, he get past Porter. Sorry, if Porter is the mandatory, he get past Porter. Then he got a voluntary. He go, I don't think he gonna take nothing tough, too tough, and that's just being smart, right? Just to get to Earl Spence ass. So it depends on who he's with, but at the same time, um, I look at it as who out there from the fight. There's a lot of fighters out there he can take on that it ain't
Virgil
gonna be.
Ortiz. Do you
I don't think it's gonna be Virgil.
did you go down to Dallas, going stand and fight Virgil Ortiz in the Earl Spence backyard and send a fucking limo and first
Mm-hmm.
row seats to Earl Spence?
I like Virgil, bro. I do like Virgil, bro. I think Virgil's a hell of a fighter, bro. But I don't think Virgil beat Bud. I don't think. I know he want to fight. He want to fight, and kudos to him because he ain't giving a fuck win, lose, or draw. He wants opportunity, right? Bud might just oblige his ass. Who knows? He might just say, you know what? All right, kid, you want it? I'm gonna give it to you. Now I think he can handle his own. Like I think Jerron Ennis can have his own. But I think right now, I don't think Virgil got enough experience on his belt. And I see sometimes Virgil, he gets too wild, and when he get hit, he want to fight. Just like Bud, when he get hit, he want to fight. Now he got some power, he got some skills, good body work, can punch hard as fuck. But at the same time, I just think Bud too smart for him right now. I think Bud too smart for him right now. And I think that'd be a bad move to put Virgil on with him. But if Virgil on it, it's a possibility that it can happen. But I don't think Bud take on, bro. I think he take on somebody else, bro, and then get to the Earl Spence fight.
I'm just thinking about Earl making his name bigger, fight you guys getting that third belt. What can Bud do to like try to come back? Because there's no more Manny Pacquiao. You fight Porter, that's what elevate your name some. But I believe Virgil Ortiz on pay per view. A lot of Mexican fans going to tune into it.
Oh
That'll
hell yeah.
that'll be a big fight, and maybe you can sway Jerry Jones to go ahead and back Virgil a little bit and put that fight down in Dallas, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Golden Boy and Top Ring do some kind of maybe it's just a the zone event. You know what I'm
Shit,
saying?
you think Bud would come down to Texas and fight Virgil?
Shit, why not?
I don't
I don't
know.
think I don't think Bud think Virgil can beat him. I
Yeah,
think
I don't
Bud
think so neither.
I think Bud and everybody in his camp think they'll probably stop Virgil. And
Mm-hmm.
they see how mean machine got to him. I think they think like shit. We'll definitely get to him. So down in
Yeah,
Texas, in Earl backyard at Jerry Jones Stadium, I mean that's a huge fight.
but then if,
And
if you fight Virgil in Dallas, then they're gonna say you got to fight Earl in Dallas.
fight Earl now.
They're gonna take Earl as to Vegas.
goddamn right. We fight Earl in Vegas, New York, or somewhere like that for
Yeah,
real.
yeah,
You ain't going down. You can't fight Earl in his backyard with all that home crowd, all that energy in the stands. Like, come on, man, set yourself up. Oh, if you do that and you beat Earl man, that's a fucking statement.
boy,
That's a fucking
boy,
statement.
boy, boy. It's gonna,
Bud,
it's gonna be
uh,
a ride in that motherfucker.
yeah, like Bud. I mean, Earl taking Bud to Nebraska Cornhusker Field and fighting him and beating Bud ass in Nebraska. Damn, something
Yeah,
different.
that'll be
But
a hell of a fight. But I think if you fight Virgil, I think they go to Vegas for that one.
yeah, we'll see.
Maybe. Yeah, but if you do fight him in Texas, I think it's smart. I think it's smart. Nah, we're not underestimating Virgil knockout. I just look at Virgil. I like Virgil as a fighter. But when I look at Virgil, bro, his youngness, like once you young, when he got hurt against Mean Machine, he kept fighting back. You can't do that shit with Terrence Boyd Crawford, bro. You cannot do that with Terrence Boyd Crawford. You feel me? Now I know Virgil, like I say, he's a hell of a fighter. He got some good power, good jab. He go to the body good. He like to bang in the inside. Bud is gonna box him and try to out. I ain't gonna say outpoint him, but Bud is gonna stay on the outside and try to hit his ass with something and hurt him. And if he hurt him, I see Bud finishing him, bro. That's just me. But just Virgil will have some moments. He will have some moments. But right now, the experience plays a big factor, bro. And I don't think he got enough experience to go in that ring and beat no Terrence Bud Crawford. Neither do Jerron Ennis.
I don't
He
think Virgil is better than Jerron Ennis, and that's just I don't look at Virgil and see him like I look at Jerron Ennis and see him. When Jerron would have fought me machine, Jerron would do the exact same thing, probably would have took less punishment.
I
And
feel like he could beat him early. I think like he would have stopped him earlier.
I know Virgil got a lot of praise about him, a lot of and rightfully so. He done a lot of good things, but when it comes to like what I see in the ring from both guys against similar competition, Virgil just like I know he's young, I know he's green, he's just not there yet. And I'm with Money. It may be a little bit too soon for him to be in the ring with Terrence Crawford. I would like to see Virgil and Jerron Ennis do what Daniel Dubois and Joe Joyce did. Let's see which one takes the next step and which one has to restart.
I think they look at that fight and say that's the big fight down the line, and they don't want neither one of them cats to lose. But I say this too though, Mike, with
Every every
Sugar
fight,
Ray,
fight down the line, like God damn.
that's what they be looking. I'm saying for as promoters.
Yeah,
That,
I know.
yeah, I look at Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hitman Hearns all the time. We always salute to them, 23, 24 years of age, getting it in. But I tell people, this ain't the glory years no more. It's the business era. That's what everybody think. They feel like if it's a threat right there, especially looking at Jerron Boots Ennis, they know for a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be danger for Virgil and it's dangerous for Jerron Boots Ennis. And I feel like Virgil been facing a tougher competition. But I still feel like Boots speed and power and being a southpaw is gonna be, a little too much for Virgil, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But it's a hell of a fight. They make it happen right now. Both of them can bounce back from it. Big Homie Coop was going down. Shouts out to everybody. Y'all smash that like button, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my brother Mike. I'm gonna drop your link, Mike. But yeah, though. But I just feel like that fight, bro. Um, they looking at that shit down the line, saying, yeah, that's a big money fight that they don't want to fuck up right now.
What
That's how they be thinking.
what can Jerron do to kind of elevate his name? Like, 'cause I'm looking out there and we hear rumors about 15 opponents done turned down Jerron Ennis. Like, so I'm looking like it's slim pickings right now for Jerron. Do we fight a Castillo Clayton, the same guy that gave with the next, you know what I'm saying, a draw? Like what can
I thought
Jerron?
he beat. I thought he beat him. I thought he beat Lipper.
I thought he beat him. I mean, I thought the draw was cool. I'm saying I wasn't too mad at the draw, but uh, if I had to pick somebody, I would probably would pick Castillo. I think towards the end of the fight, Castillo got more comfortable and started really showing that hey, I'm a better fighter than these dudes.
Fact. Y'all subscribe. I dropped the link in the chat. Y'all, that's Mike on Sports Channel. Y'all show some love to Brody. But yeah, I look at that situation, bro. Yeah, like I like that fight right now. But with Golden Boy and Boost with bam. Who
Bruce
Boost again?
Cameron Duncan. He went Cameron
Cameron Duncan, yeah, Cameron Duncan.
Duncan.
But we know that they had a situation going on over there with Cameron Duncan ass.
Right.
But yeah, though, he over there and Boost ride is gonna be like Earl Spence rides, bro. And I keep saying this. High risk, low reward. He too damn good, and these dudes, Sean
No,
Porter looking at him.
I
Nah,
ain't
Sean Porter.
gonna. No, you can't say that. Earl Spence out of the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
Al Heyman. was an Al Heyman favorite. Got sparring time with Floyd Mayweather.
Mhm.
Everybody knows what he did to Floyd and sparring. That elevated his name. And the opponents, shit, Errol was on TV at every fight coming up.
Yeah,
Gerard, first 15 fights went on TV.
yeah, but when we're looking at Jerron Ennis right now, for what I'm saying, his rise, right, is gonna be like them cats in there. They gonna look at him as like this motherfucker got an opportunity to fuck up what we got going on. So when I'm looking at him, it's just the rise coming up. Like when Earl Spencer's coming up, Thurman, Danny, they like, this motherfucker got to do something. And that's what they got looking at Jerron Ennis like, he got to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like Sean Porter said, I ain't getting in there with him. He flat out and said, like, nah, I ain't getting in there with Boots. You know what I'm saying? He respect the skill set. Not saying he afraid of him, right? But it's like I'm in a position to where I need to get what I feel like I'm worth. And what I feel like I'm worth, I'm not going to get with a Jerron Boots Ennis. You know what I'm saying? Jaime Nito, appreciate the love, Burner Super Chat. Say great show, Money. Don't mean to change the subject. I like to get Mike take on Canelo Plant. Love the show. Hope to see Mike back soon. Or we heading to Canelo Plant. We heading to Canelo Plant. We'll be there in a minute. But yeah, I feel like they looking at Jerron Boots as one of those type of fighters, bro. And I look at him as one of them type of fighters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't see Errol Spence Jr. I don't see Terrence Crawford saying, "Well, I'll never fight Jerron." I think if Jerron put himself in position to fight those guys will fight. For Sean Porter to say that, you can say he's not scared of it, but maybe Sean sees something that he don't want to deal with. When you see
And
something you don't want to deal with, not saying you're scared of it, but you ain't gonna go over there and fuck with it though. You feel me?
Earl picked Boots to be Sean too.
But too. I mean,
Yeah.
I think Boots need a couple more fights before he fights Sean. He need about at least 3 to 4 more fights before he even think about getting in the ring with Sean. But if I had to roll some money out and goddamn me, Boots was a plus 300 or plus 200 plus 150 against Sean tomorrow, I put money on Boots.
Yeah,
Even
me too.
even if Boots even money, you put money on Boots, man. Sean, you're a good fighter, 2-time welterweight champion. But a lot of your fights, a lot of your big fights, will always come up short.
Yeah.
Always come up short.
But I'm gonna say this with Sean though. That's why I give Sean credit, and I feel like he always been in position. Because when he lost to Thurman, it could have went either way. When he lost to Danny, it could have went either way. Kell Brook, that could have went. I went back and watched it, Mike. I thought Kell, like I'm like shit, Kell beat him, but when I went back, Sean did way better than I thought. I was a little biased because he just beat my brother Devin Alexander for the title in St. Louis. So I'm like, I want Kell to whoop his ass. I ain't gonna lie. So I was looking at it a whole different light. But when I went back and saw it, Sean did way better than I thought he did. You know what I'm saying? With Earl, I felt like Earl won 8-4.
And Kale should have got deducted some fucking points for all that fucking holding he was
The
doing.
holding, yeah, they let him hold too. They let him hold.
I
That
don't know.
motherfucker that was on point.
And
So when I look,
against Danny, I thought Sean really clearly won it because I picked Danny going into the
oh, I'm
fight.
sorry, he beat Danny. My bad. I meant to say, yeah,
Against Porter, yeah. I mean, against Thurman, it was very close.
yeah. Thurman and Brook. I meant to say, my bad. Yeah, he beat Danny. I thought he beat Danny too. I won money on that fight too. Yeah, I thought he beat Danny. Perk 30 was going down. But let's get into it though. Who you got winning, Mike? Canelo, Caleb Plant.
I mean, you want payday, you want payday. I mean, that's what it is for Caleb Plant. I'm not saying that
Mm-hmm.
Caleb Plant can go in there and not put his best foot forward, but let's not be mistaken. Like this is Caleb Plant biggest payday. That's why Caleb Plant signed the contract first and had no disputes about it. He seen the fucking $10 million that he was gonna get, and he was like, "Fuck it, I got it. I'm beautiful." Signed the damn name on the contract. But when it comes to fighting in the ring, Mike Lee, Figgin Butts,
Mm-hmm.
and who else he fight? Got him. What's that
Caleb
nigga?
Truex.
They don't get you ready for what Cinnamon is bringing. I know Cinnamon started at 140, not a real one, whatever. The way he been looking the last 3 or 4 fights, been looking like a straight killer. And I'm along with Mike Tyson. I don't think Caleb Plant got a chance against Canelo. I think, in my opinion, just my opinion, Billy Joe Saunders is a better fighter than Caleb Plant. May not be more dedicated to the sport than Caleb Plant, but skill wise, I would love to see Billy Joe and Caleb Plant get it in. I would probably pick Billy Joe.
Now, man, you're on the same page. When I said I'm a rational fan, I'm a hater, I'm this, I'm that, bro. And listen, I'm happy you said that, Mike. I want you to listen to this, bro. I want y'all to listen to this too. I just dropped the video on it.
started this journey, it wasn't just be a part. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it was to be on the cover. And, for there to never be an undisputed super middleweight before, I'm not doing this for the money. If I was doing this for the money, then I would have jumped on a 12-week camp with 4 weeks of training like Kyle Smith did. I'm not in this for the money. I really want my name in those history books. That's why, I work so hard, and like I said, I sacrificed a lot. I want to be in those history books, and that's why I'm doing it. One thing about you, obviously.
See, that's why I disagree with Caleb Plant when he says he's not doing this for the money. And I say this about everybody, Mike. I don't give a damn if you in any sport that got professional in front of it. You doing it for the money. Shouts out to my brother BN Boxing News. Y'all go subscribe to BN Boxing News. You doing it for the money. You set your status at $10 million and you wasn't budging, bro. You was not budging from the 10 million. So that means you wanted your payday. Period. And ain't nothing wrong with that. I can respect it. Canelo on his payday. You know what I mean? But when you say things like that, oh, I'm not doing it for the money. Come on, Caleb, bro. Miss me with that shit. You want your payday, bro.
That's why I don't give Ford a hard time.
Facts.
So up front, I'm fighting for bread.
Facts.
Legalized bank robbery. This is what I'm doing it for. Again, money made all day. I know why Floyd here. I know why AB's showing up. AB ain't showing up to beat nobody. He's showing up to get knocked out, go to distance, get his paycheck, and get back on social media and act the ass. And these fighters say, I ain't doing it for the money, man. That's boxing is a sport. Or boxing is a business disguised as a sport.
Thank you. I call it an organized crime ring. You feel me? That's all it is. Let me read this. Jonathan Sims say, shout out to 2 other guys I don't mind supporting. In my opinion, Mike whooping your ass in these debates, though, just messing. Oh, man, listen. I already know I done took Mike up in the beginning. I just had to be a humble beast with it. That's all. I had to, this my brother. You know, we both.
A debate. This ain't nothing but barbershop talk.
Yeah, it's just barbershop talk, man.
Listen, ain't nothing we gonna do about Michael Jordan and LeBron James.
You hear me? Because I with Mike all day. 120.
It ain't even a question about
it. Ain't.
LeBron, sit down.
Yeah. And LeBron on my Lakers right now, but boy, ain't no comparison. But I'm gonna say this though, bro. With Caleb Plant, right? I respect him. Facts, money is all about the Benjamin, baby, for sure. What Floyd say, if it ain't about the money, then what the fuck is it for? And I say this all the time. You work your way up to this position to get a payday. You don't come out no amateur talking about, I'm just going to be a professional so I can just be great and I ain't really worrying about the money. No, the money come with you being great, bro. There's no knock on that. But don't come into it trying to make it as if, oh, I'm not doing this for the money. I'm in here for legacy. That's why I grind like this. I do that. Now, you might do want your legacy and things of that nature. That comes with the game, too. But, man, you want that payday, bro. Don't contradict yourself. Now, when I look at the situation, bro, to me, people keep thinking to hit and not get his style. It's the style to beat Canelo, and it's not. That's not, man. Canelo is only go. If you're trying to hit and not hit Canelo, bro, and Canelo coming forward, the judge is going to score them rounds for Canelo because he's going to be landing them hard-ass shots on you, right? It's going to look like you moving from him, and y'all going to be pissed off. Y'all, where he telling me touched him.
A judge scored Canelo against Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd.
You think a motherfucking judge going to score? Come on, man. In Vegas.
Facts.
Come on, bro.
When I look at it, Mike,
against Canelo, you can try to go to a decision, screen robbery. Nobody
gives a damn, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, Canelo.
He letting them hard ass shots, and you going backwards. And Canelo coming forward. What that's gonna look like? Come on now.
And to me, the only guy, in my opinion, at 168 who probably never get a chance at him is David Benavidez. David Benavidez has, in my opinion, the style, the length, the power, and just the punch output to give Canelo problems.
Yeah, I think you do, but I think Canelo, with that output that he got, I think he get Canelo too many chances to do what Canelo love to do, and that's letting that big hard ass counter shot. You know what I'm saying? I do like.
Or you want to be stuck right here and let a nigga hit on you. I mean, you got to make him out of something.
But the thing is, Canelo ain't gonna be. That's what they thinking. Canelo ain't gonna be stuck right there. If he get into the inside,
the person going against Canelo, because we seen against.
Okay, I got you.
Right
okay.
Here.
Yeah.
You want to put that pressure on him, or you want to let him hit you? You got to find a middle ground.
That's what I said, Mike. That's why the style to get Canelo problems is what you just said, the Benavidez style, the Triple G style. When you coming forward and you meeting him, people be saying, "Oh, well, Canelo got a gas tank problem." Yeah, when you making him work, If you're making him work, yes. But if you let Canelo walk your ass down, he's not going to be breathing heavy, and that's going to be bad for your ass. Canelo get you in that second half, and he ain't tired. He coming for your ass. So that style to stand in front of you and let your hands go is what's going to get Canelo problem. But you got to make Canelo put his hands up as well. If you just let Canelo come forward and Canelo moving his head and he getting into the groove, you don't want Canelo getting into the groove. Once he get into the groove and he figure your ass out, nobody ain't got a chance. Nobody ain't got a chance, bro. So you want to come forward, you want to push him back, you want to make him reset too. And if you ain't pushing Canelo back some and making him reset like Triple G did in the first fight, you ain't got a shot. You ain't got a shot. And Triple G learned that out in the second fight when he started going backwards trying to bang. You don't got a shot, bro, because Canelo too slick and Canelo was quick. People don't give him enough credit for his speed. Canelo ass is quick, bro. And he know how to turn defenses to offense hella fast. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm looking at that situation with a Caleb Plant and even with a Benavidez, I like Caleb Plant go come forward. I think Canelo will get to his body mic. He go start turning the body up. He go focus on that. And then when Caleb try to sit down, because all that moving he gonna be doing, he gonna be wasting energy. And Canelo get to the body, it's just gonna turn him out. And I'm not saying Caleb ain't gonna have no good rounds. He gonna have some good rounds. But once it come down to sitting down with Canelo, it's over. To me, I feel like Canelo knock him out in the 9th or the 10th round.
I think it's earlier than that. We've seen Caleb Truax land some flush shots on Caleb Plant. We've seen Jose Ostagi land some flush shots on Caleb Plant. Those guys not on the level up and I can't just stress it enough. Mike Lee, Figgin butts.
No, Subway eat fresh.
They don't get you ready for what's sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a damn how many rounds of sparring and who you've been sparring with. Under them lights, with the people in the arena screaming Canelo. They ain't screaming Caleb Plant. Canelo. Are you ready for that? You can say you are, but until you get on that stage and actually experience it and go through all that, you ain't ready for that, bro.
That boy that fought Mike Lee E. Fresh, the Subway guy, Figgin Butts, and Caleb Truex, bro. And that's all I'm saying. People like, well, he beat Caleb Truex every round. No, it's not the point that he beat him. The point is Caleb Truex got into his wheelhouse and touched him. Uzataki got into his wheelhouse. I know I just fucked the man's name up, but he got into his wheelhouse and touched him. And I don't care what nobody say. When I say he got hurt in the ninth, they tell me, oh, he wasn't hurt. He was hurt. You know, he hurt his ass in that round. But, man, when Canelo go do to him, bro, I just don't see nothing Caleb Plant can do. And Caleb Plant had the nerve to say it's going to be easier than what we think it's going to be. And I like the confidence, but he said, Canelo, don't be surprised if it's easier than what y'all think it's going to be. So he think you finna go out there and like, people keep thinking, bro, and even my brother Blue Blood, and I love Blue to death. You know, my brother Batman, they keep saying that Canelo didn't get better from when he fought Floyd from 23 to 31. And I totally got to disagree with that. I feel like Canelo got way better from a 23-year-old dude to a 31-year-old man, a 23-year-old young man to a 31-year-old grown man in his boxing game. Experience plays a big key, bro. And Canelo got so much better since then. And once it shows when he fighting the hit and not get hit people, he more patient. Canelo ain't rushing shit. He more patient and he get into your body. He learned that over the years. So I just don't see nothing Caleb Plant go bring to the table that's going to discourage Canelo Alvarez. Let me read this, Michael Mexico. Caleb is going to be moving and taking body shots. Caleb has shown to gas in the late rounds. Caleb talking about this is going to be easy for him. Shaking my head. That's what I'm saying, Jaime. Appreciate that super chat, my brother.
Yeah, when it comes to like just Caleb Plant and like I'm not trying to take anything from him, but Canelo, and I'm with you, Money, he has shown significance speed improvement from when he fought Floyd to when he fought Lara to when he fought now fighting Billy Joe. So like he looks like a totally different fighter. His defense has got better, his patience has got better, and not only that, he done had 8 more years in boxing. In training, he was a young 23-year-old when he fought Floyd Mayweather. So to say that he didn't get better, I mean, I don't see how you can say that when a man has muscle memory now, has over a decade of muscle memory of going through a training camp, of going through weight cut, of just going through everything that come with boxing. The
different styles,
you know, southpaws, right hand, negotiation, like all that shit. Like Canelo wasn't sweating it, and like Caleb Plant over there worried, like, oh shit, I ain't getting the fight. Canelo was never worried. If I want you, I'm going to fight. Nobody tells me no. If I want you, I might have to capitulate to what Al Heyman, because if I'm Al, no way I give you $40 million for a leg replacement. Come on, you out your fucking mind.
Yeah, now that's what I didn't agree with that at all. That's why I was telling people like, oh man, Money Brown, you just saying Canelo can do. I said I don't agree with that shit. I said for a fact, like you're not thinking of damn 40 million to face another avenue usury. Like, come on now. Like I agree with that. I said I don't agree with that, but when I do give him his just due, because I'm like, well, we heard Caden Plant side, we never heard Canelo side. So it's three sides to every story: Plant, Canelo, and the truth. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, it came back. And everybody that was shitting on Canelo saying, oh, well, this is what he always wanted. He didn't want to fight Caleb. He wanted Bivol. He facing Bivol up for. Y'all didn't come back and give him no credit for making the fight happen. Nobody came back and said, well, salute to Canelo because we thought he wasn't going to fight him. Nobody came back and said, okay, I respect you for making the fight happen undisputed. Caleb playing this, that, and the third, right? So y'all talk shit about him when he do something wrong. But when he do something good, y'all don't give him no just due or he don't get no credit. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at the situation, bro, is Canelo in the Floyd Mayweather shoes now. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. And that's just what it is. The truth of the matter.
And I'm not even like a big Canelo fan because I still kind of despise him failing the drug test. I don't like the fact that I want to be undisputed at 168, but at 160, you ain't really want to be undisputed.
Yeah.
Nigga over there with the belt. There wasn't no Europeans. There wasn't no dude from Nashville. Nigga from H-Town, Texas. Could have been a big fight. So Canelo down in Texas could have been a huge fight. But I don't like the fact that he did those things. But when it comes to like that division, outside of David Benavidez and maybe the young kid in David Morale, I don't know how he gonna pan out yet. But he's good. He's looking good over there on PBC. I just don't see Plant being the dude that defeats Canelo. Canelo is just a better boxer, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Mike. Because I say he should have fought Charlo, and I said he should have fought Andrade, right? But my thing about that is, okay, if we go get on Canelo ass, and this to everybody out there that was saying, oh, Canelo was ducking this, ducking that, then get on Charlo ass too, because Andrade pushed up on him, and he wanted to fight as well. And now both of them, Canelo was out of the 160-pound division now. So as much as we want to see him fight those dudes, he had 168 fighting champions. Both of them are at 160. Now they can make their own lane if they fight each other. The winner of that become unified, and you might get the winner of GGG and Morocco if they ever make them. But the thing, I'm getting you know, the thing is, if they was to get in there and face each other, they still put themselves in a better position. Unified champion sound better than the world champion. You know what I'm saying? And you standing out, you're doing something. That's why Errol Spence getting the recognition, because Errol fighting champions, he fighting the top motherfuckers at the division. So if they was to step up and face each other, they would see that they can make their own lane, Mike. Just like Wilder and Fury did when everybody wanted to see Wilder and Joshua didn't come to fruition. Wilder and Fury fought each other, made their own lane. You know what I'm saying? So if they get in there and they make their own lane, bro, and try to do something for their damn self and stop trying to chase Canelo, which I want them to get the fight, then Charlo had the nerves to say Canelo got to come to 160, knowing damn well you ain't calling no shots, right? So it's just like, we just got to be real. You know, but when you be real, motherfuckers don't like that shit. They want to call you a coon and this. Man, I put my foot up one of y'all ass and I'm crippled. I ain't worrying about none of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Charlo and Andrade, what they're doing right now, it's not benefiting. We don't want to see Charlo. What's the dude he just fought? Name me his name.
Shit,
I'm looking it up. Name me his name without looking at him. I watch boxing all the time. I could not think of this nigga name for nothing. Who did Andrade just? Can you be again?
Listen. I know I'm getting.
I'm bad, man. I don't know what's going on. Let me see. That shit done. That shit.
I don't know why. You know.
Is it back now?
Let me know if y'all can. I know I'm getting.
Hold on, let me see my motherfucking microphone.
You ain't got nowhere else.
Yeah, my shit connected. Reverb. Hold on, let me try to reconnect.
All right. Yeah, but see, Crush the Legend, you say Cheeks gets no respect from you, right? And that's how you feel, bro. But every time I bring this up, people don't like it, right? Canelo, the amount of clenbuterol he had in the system wasn't enough to help an ant, right? It's not like he went and fought somebody different after he was caught for the Canelo. I mean, for the clenbuterol shit. He went right back into the ring with the same fighter. He went right back into the ring with the same fighter and beat him worse in the first fight than he did in. I mean, in the second fight than he did in the first fight. So yeah, you can say that, and that's your feels. I ain't here to change nobody's mind. But when I look at it, I look at Canelo as a clean fighter, man. I feel like some bullshit did happen, and I take him for his word. After that, he ain't been called for nothing else.
All right, mic check, mic check, mic check. Feedback still?
He sound good. Nah, no feedback. Let me know if y'all can hear Mike, y'all. What's a thumbs up? I think they
Yeah,
might hear you.
I was saying, I forgot what I was even saying on this.
You were saying, you were saying, you were saying that give us the name of the dude that Cholo fought, because you can't without looking them up. You say you watch a lot of boxing. Can y'all hear Mike, y'all? Let us know if y'all can hear him.
I said I'm good. Yeah, man, you can't name like the guys Andre and Charlo been fighting, so they need to fight each other. They see Murata and Triple G fighting each other at the end of the year. Why not put those two guys in the ring and let them fight each other, and let's see who going to challenge Triple G on the way out. Juan Montiel, there you go.
Yeah, Juan Montiel. Who gave his ass a hell of a fight. But let me say this, Mike. And when you look at it, right, if let's just say Cholo beat Andrade, or whomever the winner is, you sitting up there with two scraps. If Triple G beat Murata, guess what? He's sitting there with two scraps. Now, every time somebody stick a microphone in Triple G face, they're gonna be looking at the two champions, especially when it's the era of Undisputed, where we almost can have the era of Undisputed. But they're gonna be sticking microphones in his face. Well, you got two titles, he got two titles. Or you're gonna face him for Undisputed, because that's gonna be the fight everybody want to see. You have two scraps, he have two scraps. You put yourself in a better position and you force the fight. That's how you force something to happen. You know what I'm saying? You don't just sit up and call it. You can force it to happen. But you got to be willing to take the chances and do what you got to do to put yourself in position. You know what I'm saying? They all chasing that bag. But I was saying this, Mike, and I don't know if you're going to agree with me or not, right? But they talk about Canelo and Cowboys, right? Now, my brother just said, oh, well, Money, they changed the level because of Canelo. No, they didn't just change the level for Canelo. They changed the level because it was multiple fighters getting caught with a low amount in their system, and it was going down to Mexico. And the level that they was catching in their system wasn't enough to help an ant, bro. It wasn't enough to do shit to an ant. And clenbuterol is not steroids. It's not. You can look it up. It tell you what you use it for, right? But the level that's been getting caught wasn't enough to fucking help an ant. So it was really going down in the meat. It's been shown out there that they is shooting that shit up in cows and all the meat that's going on out there. But even afterwards, bro, Canelo haven't been caught for shit else. He haven't been caught for nothing else. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, before that, Mike, even before he got caught, Canelo volunteered to sign up for drug testing. He volunteered himself into to sign up for drug testing. So do that sound like a man that wanted to sit out there and cheat? And then the guy he got caught with, Triple G, in the first fight, he went back into the second fight and beat him worse than the first fight. So that's how, to me, I know I don't want to change nobody's minds, because I know the ones who don't like Canelo, they use that to discredit him and things of that nature. But man, we can go down a list of real fighters that we love and that we give credit to that's been caught for motherfucking steroids, PEDs, and we still show their ass love right now today, and nobody make a sound about that shit.
For me, you're responsible for what you put in your body. No, whether it's Canelo, whoever the fuck it is. Like, if you know clenbuterol was banned, you shouldn't be eating meat where you can eat meat from. They didn't raise the levels down because, like you said, multiple fighters down there got popped for it. So my advice to all fighters, if you're fighting in the WBC ranking, just go to Mexico and get all your beef from there. That's my advice to everybody out there. But now, yeah, I'm with you, man. Canelo's been in the clean boxing program ever since that, and even before that. Like, he's not one of those guys who skips out on Vada. I don't think Vada testing was done for Manny Pacquiao's last fight. Never seen Vada welcome Manny Pacquiao to Vada. But I do believe Manny Pacquiao used NSAC, the Nevada State Athletic Commission, for his drug testing. We all know that shit. I mean, it is what it is. It's not violent.
Mm-hmm.
So if nobody's gonna give Manny Pacquiao a hard time for not having Bada in his fight in his fight with Ugas, why should we give Canelo a hard time when he is a part of the clean boxing program aligned with the WBC? He get random tests. He has 8 to 12 week drug testing camp. So Manny Pacquiao didn't have any of that.
Right. Like I said, I'm not trying to change our minds. Y'all keep saying money, who else was dirty. Y'all go back and do the research. I'm not just gonna say it. Go back and do the research. Y'all go see multiple fighters was busted for computer around the same time Canelo, and they kept getting caught. Even the Mexican soccer team got caught with computer all inside their system. So go back and do the research. I'm not gonna do the research for y'all, but I'm telling y'all the
Lewis
fact.
now, I believe Lewis Neri got caught with that shit.
Luis Neri, Ray Vargas, even though he
Yeah,
got caught with some bigger shit, but Ray
I mean,
Vargas,
you got
man,
reports of James Toney done there, and people love. I love James Toney, but I hold James Toney to the same regard that I hold Canelo. The rumors about Roy Jones, you know what I'm saying? Rumors about
99 for
Floyd
Roy.
taking IVs before the Manny Pacquiao fight. So boxing, man, boxing is not a fair sport. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is.
Organized crime ring, baby. I'm telling you.
I
Like, let me
mean,
read this, Mike. Let me read this. I
yes,
know Charlo also said Ben's video name, and when David called his bluff, Charlo came up with age and COVID excuses. David even said he'll come down to 160. That is a fact, Jaime. But I got Charlo on another thing, so he was just bullshitting about that and all that. So we'll see. JBN John Boxing News. Shouts out to you, man. Thank you for the super chat. Say out of Better Be, Bivol, Benavidez, Plant, Andrade, and Charlo. I think Charlo is the weak link. Do you agree? Nah, I don't think. To me, I think Plant is the weak link. That's just me. I think Plant. No, yeah, I think Plant might be the weakest link out of all three. But I mean, out of all one, two, three, four, five, six people, I think Charlo Styles. I think Charlo get Canelo a tough time because he got that strong ass jab, and he's gonna fight you. He's gonna fight you. Eric Salaza, what's going down, my brother? How you feeling, chap? How you feeling? He's gonna fight you, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I say though, Mike, I ain't here to change y'all minds on nothing to make y'all look at Canelo and try to, oh man, no, this and that. That's how. Yeah, he got suspended. He served his time. He did his time, the 6 months, but he still came back a clean fighter and still beat the same man, right? That y'all was saying that he got caught with the computer off for. So it is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
yeah, man. Yeah, Canelo, he good with me, but I'm always gonna hold that. You know what I'm saying? In some kind of regard. But money, man, I'm gonna get on down, man. Give me some food, my brother. It was a
Yes, sir.
pleasure, you know what
Yes,
I'm saying,
sir.
coming on your show.
And I
Anytime you
appreciate you,
want me
bro.
on, I'll be on, brother.
No doubt, I appreciate you, Mike, man. Much love. And like I say, y'all go subscribe to my brother Mike on Sports, man. One of the best channels out here, one of the best doing it. Like I say, I seen my brother on the Boxing Voice, right? Don't rock with Ness, but I rock with Mike Heavy. Always rocking with him. I'm gonna continue to rock with him, bro. So shouts out to you, champ. Keep grinding, bro.
All right, Money Brown, man. Have a blessed night, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shout
Yeah, man. Ness. I don't rock with Ness like that. But when y'all go back and check, bro, to me, Canelo was a clean fighter, bro. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all say he got suspended. That's a fact. But what did he do? Like, did that shit really help? Because when we look at the Triple G fight, the first fight, it was a draw. It was a draw. You know what I'm saying? I thought Canelo pulled it out me myself, but he came back in the second fight and took him down. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think Charlo get in there and do better than because I think Charlo beat Plant. I think Benavidez beat Plant, but I respect Plant. You know what I'm saying? I think November the 6th, Caleb Plant saying this gonna be easier than we think. He gonna have to prove it. He gonna have to prove it. You know what I'm saying? And when you put those type of things out there in the air, you gotta stand behind it because I feel like it's gonna be the other way around. I feel like it's gonna be the other way around, bro. I feel like you're gonna be more easier for Canelo than we think. You know what I'm saying? You should have seen Ness capping for Plant yesterday, man. He was Jacob. Don't make me get on him, Jacob. Don't make me go with her and get on Nesta Gibbs talking about Canelo. For real, PGH, for real, dog. Me too. Ain't just see crazy. Yeah, Triple D, and that ain't gonna win him the fight. Listen, bro, you going backwards versus Canelo all night, champ. You're done. You are done. And when you finally grow them kahunas and sit down and try to bang with them, you're done. You see what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a hell of a fight. We gonna see how it turn out. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see how it turn out. But I just don't see nothing Caleb can do to beat Canelo. If you ain't gonna sit down and fight him. If you ain't gonna sit down and fight him. Because you trying to jab, and move. Every time you pull it out, Canelo go touch that body, bro. And that motherfucker hits hard to the body. So every time you pull it out, right, you go feel them hard ass shots downstairs. Go feel them hard ass shots downstairs. No doubt, big dose, no doubt, bro. 50-50 till fight night. That ain't no 50-50 crush the legends. Stop it. Stop it. I'm a territorial boxer fan. Plant from the next city over from me. I'm rooting for him. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Andrew Charles, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I ain't got no problem with nobody rooting for Plant. None. I just don't think he gonna win. No, I never say Plant is trash. He a world champion, bro. He a world champion. You know what I'm saying? But it's just Canelo just gonna be too much that night, dog. I'm telling you. Plant ain't never felt nothing like Canelo. You haven't. You haven't, bro. Jose Uzataki, he don't bring nothing to the table like Canelo bring to the table. And after that, because that was his best win on his resume. After that, you don't see too many fighters on his resume. Like, because people always say, well, who on Canelo resume that you can say is a 50-50 fight? Well, when we look at Caleb Plant, who on his resume that it's a 50-50 fight? Point it out to me. Point it out to me. Who on Plant resume is a 50-50 fight? Man, my brother Big Dose, thank you so much for the donation, my brother. Much love, much appreciated, champ. Much needed, much appreciated, champ. I appreciate that, famo. Who on who's on Canelo? I mean, who's on Caleb Plant record, y'all? That's a 50-50. Somebody tell me, please. My brother Mr. King Palmer in the building. Plant will destroy Canelo. Y'all know he joking. I know you joking, Mr. King Palmer. I know you joking. Shouts out to Philly, bro. Most 1 in 23 was going down, champ. Shouts out to Philly, man. I rock with Philly heavy, dog. Herman Elias or the Jacob fight ended like Billy Joe fight. South Philly, shouts out to South Philly, bro. Yeah, he was. He beat him though, but he ain't no Canelo. He ain't no Canelo, bro. But after that fight, PGH, after that fight and before that fight, what has Caleb been doing and who has he fought? That's getting him ready for Canelo, dog. You know what I'm saying? Nobody on the resume, but he can fight. He'll do better than Billy Joe. We go see. We go see, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, if he's going backwards, if Canelo get him going backwards, I don't see him doing better than Billy Joe. You feel me? Caleb got a good jab, a good one too. He can switch. He can switch from left to right, going this way, that way. But I'm telling you, once Canelo get the tagging that body down low, bro, it's not gonna look good. Yup, Guru got Plant looking good early, but come 8, sleep time for Plant. I told you Ugas would beat Pacquiao. I don't remember that most wanted. There's a lot of people saying they told me Ugas would beat Pacquiao. but he got the skills to make it tough for Canelo. Yeah, and we gonna see though, PG. That's what we got to see. But no knock to him. He can fight. He can fight. But I just don't know. My thing with Plenty is I just today watch him versus Jose and Jose Lee and Figgenbutts, and we'll watch Truex later. He fades hard in the later rounds and starts getting hit a lot. Yeah, Jacob. Plant was constantly getting hit with overhand rights by Truex. Easy work, truth be heard. Caleb ain't even a southpaw, has no power to keep Canelo off of him. People are acting like Canelo isn't the full package. Plant just don't have the power to keep Canelo off of him. Yep. I spanked some pockets on that fight. Which fight is that, Crush? The Ugas in the pack? I should have put more money on Ugas. Hell yeah. Ugas beat Porter too. I thought Porter won, but it was a good scrap. Got to give it to Canelo. He's special. Yeah, Ugas beat Porter. I don't think he beat Porter. I thought Porter pulled it out, but it was a hell of a fight. It was a hell of a fight. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how Ugas, hold up after this. But man, Ugas deserve all his just due. He deserve all his just due. Caleb can't fight back enough. Canelo will rip him if he is on a straight line. He has to move laterally and away from that left hook to the body, similar to Khan until Khan got brave. Yeah, but he ain't gonna be able to do that the whole night. Canelo gonna make them adjustments. Yeah, I can't wait neither. We coming. Angel C said I lost 200 on Manny. It's coming, fam. November 6th, it's coming. It's coming. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be an interesting night, bro. Go see what they put on the undercard. Gonna be a very interesting night. Cause Canelo ain't coming to fuck around. You know what I'm saying? You're in trouble, my friend. That boy's in trouble. And I'm sticking to my word, sticking to my guns, fam. Caleb, you are in trouble. Yes, you are. And you gotta stand on them words, Caleb. You gotta stand on them words, Caleb. It's gonna be easier than we think it's gonna be. Hmm. We gonna see. We go see. We go see. We go see. Money got Crawford. Crawford against Porter. Yeah, I got Crawford against Porter. I got Crawford against Porter. Yeah, I got Crawford against Porter. I do too, Abdul. I think Bill was a way tougher fight. If Plant doesn't win decisively, the judge is going to lean to Canelo for sure. Well, Slick Vic from the Ville. I got Canelo winning anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people be trying to make it as if the judges go cheat for Canelo and shit like that. But I know what you're saying, not you. But a lot of people trying to throw it out there as if, oh man, the judge is finna cheat him. The judge is gonna do this. The judge is gonna do that. No, Canelo just gonna win because Canelo is just better, and that's the facts. Who win, Cholo or Castano? I got Cholo winning that. But it's gonna be tough again, bro. That's a tough fight. They can go either way. It's a 50-50, bro. That's a 50-50. Money Caleb said he's always ready for big fights, but this is his biggest fight ever. He just don't know what he signed up for. I hope Porter can pull it out. It would shock the welterweight division for sure. Nah, I got Bud winning because I want Bud to fight Errol. Mad Chad, y'all go subscribe to my brother Mad Chad Boxing and Sports, man. What's going down, Mad Chad? My brother from Maine, baby. Well, Crush the Legend, Rashidi versus Virgil might be more realistic. Money was good, my brother. Jose Sanchez was going down, fam. I think that might be more realistic. Rashidi versus Virgil Ortiz because they both on Golden Boy. Man, yeah, I got school in the morning. 11 a.m. I ain't a real early person like that neither. Jerome Boyton. How do you pronounce your last name? How did they cheat for Canelo in the GGG fight? I had Canelo winning both fights, and I'm keeping it real. I had Canelo winning both fights. Now, could it went to Triple G in the first fight? Yes, it could have. It was a close fight. So how did they cheat for Canelo, bro? And everybody and their mama had Canelo winning the second fight. Now, if you say Canelo didn't win the second fight, then you ain't keeping it real. But it's a draw and it's a win for Canelo. I had Canelo 2-0. But I'm giving Triple G his draw because it was a close fight. And if you had Triple G winning, I'm not going to argue with you. But you're not going to sit up here and tell me that they cheated for no Canelo in that first fight. Okay, so you're saying GGG won the first fight. I have no quarrels with that. I thought Canelo won the first fight, but it was a draw. And the second fight, Canelo won. No doubt, Big Dogs. Appreciate you, my brother. If you felt like you won the first fight, it was a close fight. But you can't say that they cheated for Canelo. I guess if Triple G just won a fight flat out, or he won 8-4, 9-3, Canelo didn't have a shot. Oh, you can't say that. The shit was close. And it ended in the draw. Canelo came back the second fight, took him out. No doubt, Mad Chad, Fulton, Ortiz Jr., Ioka, Big Baby Innocent, Keyshawn Davis are 5 fighters I can't wait to watch fight. I feel you, Mad Chad. Nika, I ain't got no problem with that. If you had Triple G in the first fight, it was close, I ain't got no problem. Okay. If you thought GGG won, I'm not finna argue with you, bro. I can see it going. The first fight can go either way. That first fight could have went either way, but it was a draw. Depending on what you're looking at, if you're coming from a Canelo side, you're going to say Canelo won. If you're coming from a Triple G side, go say Triple G won. If you're just in the middle, down the middle, you might say it was a draw. It could have went either way. My brother, Prince South Central, what's going down, champ? How you feeling, my brother? But I had Canelo in the second fight clearly, though. I had a unanimous. And I ain't got no quarrels with that, Angel C. I ain't gonna sit up here and say, oh, well, Canelo beat his ass the first fight. Triple G ain't win nothing like that. Right? He could have won the first fight. It could have went either way. But you can't sit up here and say they cheated. You know what I'm saying? First, I had GGG winning the first fight, but I was rooting for him in that one. But we had a party that day, and the house was split. Me and my aunt argued that that was going back and forth. Errol, all good in the hood. G, no doubt, Chris out. Angel C, yeah, bigger boys, more height, more range, physical advantage. But Canelo has the great equalizer, pressure and power. I agree with you, Money. Second fight was clear. How long you thinking champs out for? I'm thinking and praying next year, September. I think he come back before that match, Ed. He come back before September. But he might be out the rest of this year. He might be out the rest of this year. Got to come back next year. Yeah, if Canelo fight GG again, he might stop Triple G. I think Canelo won that first fight, boxing smart, and that second Canelo was just walking um, for GGG that he even forgot he was trying to be Mexican. GGG missed 1,000 punches in the first fight. I had Canelo winning. See, everybody gonna have a different. Everybody gonna have a different. You know what I mean? But if you come in and you say you feel like GGG won the first fight, I ain't got no problems with you because it was close. But to me, I thought Canelo won the first. I thought Canelo won the second. I'm not mad at the draw. I'm not mad at the draw. Give y'all my reaction to Canelo Triple G. I don't even think I got my reaction no more, bro. You better run, Forrest, run, Forrest, run, run, Forrest, run, Forrest. They say crack wheels. I've been sailing back no more like trying to pay bills. I'm supposed to hit my boy back, man. I gotta get him back to get him on the show. Got all about Sam on it, man. November the 6th, Caleb Sweethand Plants will be murdered. That's right, Ben. Ben, where you been at, man? I've been going for 2 hours. Been waiting for your ass, dog. 2 hours, Ben. 5-part harmony. 5-part harmony. Man, I gotta get up at 11 in the morning for this virtual class, dog. I did not know I signed up for a virtual class, bro. Lord. Lordy, 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 lordy. I am not a morning person. Not at all. But we gonna make it do this what it do, homie. Canelo, Canelo, Canelo. People gotta admit Canelo is the best fighter in the sport of boxing. Am I right? Yes, you is right. Yes, you is right, Nika. What you looking like? You ain't said not one lie. Oh, you was bad? Okay. You must be doing something bad. But yeah, though, man. I appreciate my boy Mike coming through. You know, we having the you know the friendly debate. No, we ain't heat up. We want to go we want to go heat up. We want to go heat up. We got respect for one another. But anybody else? Oh, we gonna take it there. Anybody else? We gonna take it there. You feel me? I'm trying to find my reaction to Canelo Triple G2, and then I'm gonna read my post fight to Canelo Triple G1. So y'all can see that I'm consistent. No doubt that. Um, Spence on Sam was going down, bro. I didn't disagree with the decision, a GGG or a draw. I think it's fair. First 6 rounds, me and Pops prayed. Thought Canelo was on the verge of stoppage, but Canelo stopped throwing and moving to the ropes. Yep. He go break plant ribs by the 6. I like the base. I kept yelling at the TV for Canelo to throw them hands. Plant be on the snack. Plant will be in tip-top shape. First Canelo. Hashtag Victor Conte, biggest cheater in the sport history. That's a fact. Thanks, Money. You know a lot about boxing. I appreciate that. Canelo eats 100 jabs by the ninth round. That's funny. Is what it is, though. Nello got him second fight, y'all. I hear you, man. Money, appreciate the content. Gotta grind early in the AM. Peace to you in the chat. No doubt, the guru. Thank you for stopping back, champ. Canelo is like King Cobra. Plain is like a bunny rabbit. Just another meal. Although fight was closer than thought on second rewatch. Philip, you mean Caleb throws 100 jabs and only lands one? Oh man, that was funny. Said that boy like a rabbit. Just another meal. Okay, y'all. Is this the first fight? My brother, Chris South Central, thank you for that super sticker, bro. Much love, much appreciated, fam. I think my first fight, I said Canelo was in control and had GGG boxing, fighting at his pace. Canelo is the truth. Highlights one. I will show these highlights, bro. Canelo putting it on that boy. Ooh, 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 nope. Ooh, nope, nope. Ooh, body shot. Ooh, with a jab. Ooh, with a hook. Oh, Canelo beast, dog. Body shot. Body shot. Body shot. Bop, bing, boop, bang, bang, boom, ball, boom, dang. Man, Canelo won that first fight, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, man. I couldn't even show the highlights, dog. As bad as I want to show them. That Canelo fought for his legacy, integrity, honor, and country. He had a lot of riding on this fight, and he let his nuts hang on GGG. I just don't get how people can take the glory away from the young bull. Canelo is the truth. Highlights too. Triple G ain't never bagged up like that. Canelo like, what's up? I thought you wanted to fight. I thought you wanted to fight. Oh, y'all. This what made me mad, y'all. This what pissed me off right here, y'all. Oh, this pissed me off. I can show y'all this. Bullshit on my television, man. $85 on Canelo versus GGG and just accidentally deleted my damn fight. Hashtag pissed off. Man, I deleted my fight, bro. That fight costed $85, bro. And I like to go back and watch fights, bro. And I deleted my damn fight, boy. I was so mad. All right. That's what I had. I had Canelo winning the 12th round clearly. Who disagree with that? Who disagree with that? You got people out here saying GGG won 8-4. That's just crazy to me. A bunch of hard, hold on, what I say? A bunch of Harold Lettermans. This is aimed at you don't know about boxing. Talking about Canelo lost the 12th round. Canelo won the 12th round clearly, bro. Clearly. And people talking about GGG won 8-4. Y'all gotta be crazy, man. Crazy, bro. But yeah, fam. I know I'm stalling y'all, but I gotta show this. And then I'm get up out of here because the show done. Man, I put down so much work on Instagram, man. It don't make no sense. Let's see. Philip, remember Jacobs fight? I feel Canelo can't off brute strength. I don't think plant skills will matter this bout. Me neither, Eric. Talking about Canelo GGG the first fight Abdul. People were saying Canelo lost 8-4. The only 8-4 was Canelo 8 the second fight to me. Yeah, bro. They talking about the first fight, Triple G won 8-4, bro. You know they was being biased, dog. You know they was being biased. No, they was, dog. It is what it is, though. It is what it is, though. Here we go, y'all.
Triple G shit locked up though,
Hey, I want y'all look. I want y'all to listen to my little sister, bro. Here go my little sister. No, man, no. Canelo gave that boy a face only a mama can love, bro. Canelo lumped that boy up, dog. Watch this, y'all. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Look at that face still clean. They got that little cut. Triple G shit locked up though, man. They see it's going up too. Nah, nigga. She just baby with his face. That nigga face. You can't. Right on face. That man drunk nigga bro basketball. He just look like he got his
She's like,
get side by side. I like this jacket and some else.
what?
Yeah! Let's go, Canelo! Let's go, Canelo!
Bro, we was tripping that night, bro. We was tripping, bro. Canelo beat that man, dog. I'm telling y'all, bro. Stop playing with Canelo, man. Stop playing with Canelo, bro. I said live reaction to Canelo defeating Triple G to become the new middleweight champion of the world. With OGAB, my little sister, Ken Brown, my cousin, Seymour, my brother. We enjoyed ourselves for my live stream. Subscribe to Monnie Brown TV for the real, raw, uncut boxing talk. Then I said, Rita said Canelo gave him a face only a mother can love. Yeah, my little sister know boxing better than some of you dudes out there. Stop playing, man. This is real with me, dog. This ain't no fake shit with me, man. This is real. This is real. Ain't no bandwagon shit. Never that, dog. Never that, dog. Better quit playing with Monnie Brown, bro. Youngster 1320 was going down. Famo Demetrius Hall was going down, bro. Hey, Money, had a serious question for you. Why are all the Canelo haters running from my money bets now that the fight is set against Caleb Plant? Because they never believed in Caleb Plant the first time anyway, bro. They never believed in him. They just try to use him because they thought the fight wasn't going to get made. So they try to use it as an excuse to work against Canelo. Oh, he don't want to fight him. We told y'all he was running. He did this, he did that. Get the fuck out of here. You understand me? Get out of here. This is what I said, y'all. This is my post fight. Hey, Canelo went in there and handled his business. He walked that GGG down the entire fight and took it to give it. I told y'all Canelo will walk away victorious with the titles. Credit GGG, fought a good fight, but Canelo was on a mission and he completed it. Now what Abel Sanchez got to say after saying if Canelo stand there, he will get knocked out. How many of y'all remember that? Canelo made GGG power look average, just like the first fight, but this time he was in better condition. What's the excuses now, haters? Let me hear them. I'm all ears, but just make sure you say, and new middleweight champion of the world at the end. Canelo did that shit and he got all the glory. Big facts, bro. Big facts. Quit playing with Canelo, man. Caleb Plant ain't got a chance, dog. Caleb Plant don't have a chance, dog. So Terrell Jackson, you say I'm a T-Bud hater, right? Prove to me how I'm a T-Bud hater. Terrell Jackson, prove to me how I'm a T-Bud hater. Super lame. I'm super lame and I'm a T-Bud hater. Prove to me. Prove it. How am I a T-Bud hater? Huh? Let me ask you, Terrell Jackson. Did you buy T-Bud's motherfucking pay-per-views? Huh? Did you buy it? Huh? Can you prove it? Because I can prove both of mine. I can prove both of mine. Huh? Huh? Did you buy Victor Postal? Did you buy Amir Khan? Hunter Rail Jackson? Huh? So prove to me how I'm a T-Bud hater. Yes, he do, most wanted. Prove to me. Y'all cats just coming here talking. Just coming here talking. Many meals going down, bro. Just coming here talking, bro. Miss me with that bullshit. Miss me with that bullshit. Nah, you shouldn't have timed him out, Terrell. I mean, you should have timed him out, Demetrius. I want to hear him. I'm going to stick around. Let him come back. Don't time him out. My brother Errol Selassie, I'm wrenching you up, champ. Per South Central, why don't you got a wrench, bro? I know you was wrenched up, dog. Come on now. Bro, I know who I'm giving wrenches to, bro. The guru always coming through showing love and wrench you up. I know I gave Per South Central a wrench, bro. I know I'm not tripping that hard. Big homie Coop, you should have been wrenched up. All right, so them the wrenches I'm giving out tonight. Yeah, where you at? Terrell Jackson. Tell me how I'm a T-Bud hater. Yeah. I do say if a person is a true fan of the sport, there is no way you can hate Bud for his fighting abilities. I love Bud. I hate the bullshit that comes with Bob Arum though. And unfortunately that's Bud's guy. Yeah, and Bud is in position to some of that too. He gotta take the credit. You know what I mean? He gotta take his shit too. He gotta take his shit as well, just like everybody else take their shit. Drake, what's going down, bro? Bud is the most skilled at 147, hands down. Bud ain't the number one fighter at 147, hands down. Earl True Spence is the number one fighter. Bud showed more skills at 147. I will say he got the most skills. But he ain't beating Earl the True Spence Jr. Where does Terrell Jackson cat go? Before I get up out of here. Yeah, man, Chad, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting. He probably ran out, man. One shot blocked him. He probably don't want no smoke. We'll see. I'm gonna stick around for 10 more minutes just to see what he got to say. It is. Cats just be coming in here running their mouth, man. I disagree, Abdul, my brother. Yeah, it wasn't no hard debate, Jay first, but it was a good debate. We went back and forth on a few topics. On a few topics, you know what I'm saying? He probably rolled out Demetrius Hall. You hear me? Them boys gonna be wanting no smoke for real, for real, for real, for real. They just talk and run their mouth. Man, James Toney was a defensive monster, bro, with the Philly shell. Come on now. Come on now. James Toney was a monster with the defense, bro. A monster. Appreciate that, mad Chad, man. I got to, bro. I gotta get up at 11 a.m., bro. Gotta do some. Stay up a little late though. I gotta do a little. I gotta do a little studying. But we gonna make it happen. We got 2 A's in the summer. We gonna get 2 A's in a. Well, I ain't gonna promise 2 A's in a fall because I don't know about the math, but we gonna see how it turn out. Bud is more fluid than Spence, and that will be the difference in the fight. I feel you, Prince Blizzard, but it ain't gonna be the difference to me. Errol got more dog and more grit. That's gonna be the difference in the fight. That dog and that grit is gonna be the difference, bro. When Bud switched southpaw, he ain't fit a he ain't fit to discourage Errol Spence like he do everybody else. Oh, I am Drake in 1 minute, bro. In 1 minute, bro, I am. Yeah, James Toney was a monster, bro. I rock with James Toney heavy, heavy. Right now, he's trying to make a comeback to face Rampage Jackson or some shit. I don't agree with that, but respect to James Toney. He's one of the best to be a defensive wizard. Toney in that Philly shell was a beast. Was a beast, bro. But yeah, I'm about to get on up out of here, man. It's been fun, family. Been 2 hours of 23. Y'all know my hours is just 2 hours though. But it's been fun. Oh, Mike legit as it gets. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, Tank, I rock with Mike. I don't rock with Ness. I rock with Mike though. Mad Chad say all A's, money. Head, heart, balls. Brush teeth, say them prayers. No doubt, Mad Chad. Money is James Toney, the last old school boxer. I don't know what you mean by that. You don't choose. You just enjoy the fight, bro. Yeah, he said in Canelo first 30 fights, he fought better competition than Canelo in his first 30 fights. Appreciate that, Demetrius Hall, bro. Yes, sir, Abdul. I try to, man. Peace out, Jacob. But y'all know what it is, man. Thank you to everybody that showed love in the super chats, everybody that showed love in the cash out. Much needed, much appreciated, fam. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know what it is. This your boy Money. This the ANSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. You want to donate OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52 at gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend, hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share the videos. Y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family. Y'all have a good one, champ. Errol Selassie, you have a good one too, champ. No doubt, no doubt. You deserve it, champ. You've been showing love to me, bro. I remember you. I remember everybody who come through and show love, you know what I'm saying? But y'all have a good night, fam. I'll check y'all out tomorrow.